had good bars. So.
We did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, way to go, Calumet.
Town's fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible, so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years...
Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Check. Hey! Can you hear me? I think you can.
All right, welcome to Friday Night Baseball. It's the Cashion Wildcats on the road here in Calumet, Oklahoma, taking on the Chieftains in the Calumet Festival. Appreciate you guys joining us here on a breezy, cold, but somewhat sunny Friday Night Baseball here with Coach Mounts and the boys in gray on the road here for a little fun here. Wildcats coming off of a 1-0 or a 13-11 victory over Okarche, moving to 1-0, and we're happy to have baseball. I'm Neiman and Bobby joining me here on the what we didn't call this, Mike, the right side? I don't know, first base line?
I like the first base line, the
line
Cashion side.
Is my man Mike Shaline. Mike, welcome to broadcast. You were able to do the Okarche game last Friday night. Wildcats took the lead, lost the lead, took a big lead, and then held on. Anything that stood out to you from the story perspective for the Wildcats last Friday night?
Hey, I think it's a rivalry game. I think Okarche wants it really bad, and they're going to do everything they can to get it. As much as you got out big and maybe let off the gas, there's a rivalry there, and they came back and fought. And I thought we had way too many walks, a little bit extra free baseball, had way too many errors. I think we had 8 errors in the game. So we got to clean that up. We did hit the ball well, so that was awesome to see. So let's see if we continue that part and then clean up the rest of it.
All right, so again, speaking of hitting well, 3 home runs. Chance Acord, the junior, welcome back from basketball. He was able to get one. Preston Cotter, you know what he can do. Big meathead, third baseman, hit a home run. And then, of course, Derek Shaline, we loved the call. I loved watching that. I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, getting to watch that one. Love seeing Derek hit his first home run of the season. And the Wildcats, again, putting a lot of offense. And that's what you're going to get out of Coach Mounts' team. 1 through 6 for sure. I think the story for us watching through the course of the season is what does 1 through 5, I should say, what's 6 through 9 going to do? And Wildcats have had some lineup change, some kids coming in from basketball, Nathan Abavi being one of them, Max Higdon and Carson Gump, a few guys. So we'll see what the Wildcats, if they get their bats going. But Chance Acord didn't have to wait. He got started with right side at Okarche for his first home run of the season.
He said, hey, baseball season's here. He looked very comfortable getting in the box like he'd done that a billion times. So.
Well, we appreciate you guys joining us here as the Wildcats look to, again, rank number 8 in Class 2A, looking to get back to state for the 3rd straight time. And if Lee Woody was watching and listening, he'll say for the 4th straight time, as the 2020 season was a wash, but a team that was filthy, had a ton of talent, ready to get to the state tournament. Wildcats here again in all grays, gray tops, gray bottoms, mix of short pants and long pants. Wildcats always looking sharp in that maroon and gold. Calumet, the Chieftains, the home team, a little black and orange, white pants, definitely the home team. And I got to give a big shout out to the fine folks here in Calumet, part of the Skortel family. Fantastic field, overseeded, looks fantastic. They dropped the bar down here as Coach Thiessen most likely running that mower. fantastic field here as the Wildcats looking to move to 2-0 on the season. Big shout out to our sponsors making this free of charge here on the Squirtle Network, and looks like we're going to have a couple of nice little umps here. Hopefully we'll have to be a little quiet here every so often. I want to make sure this is Homer television, so from that standpoint, we certainly don't always agree with the umpires, but we definitely love them and appreciate them. So with first pitch here, leading off for the Wildcats, right-hander shortstop Cooper Frazee. Again, Frazee batting around .750 on the season thus far. First pitch inside, fastball. Good speed here by the starting pitcher here for the Chieftains. That's Hunter Arnold, number 10 on the mound, lefty. Big shot. That's deep. That's deep.
Oh, the bat flip and everything.
No question. Second pitch, see you later. Cooper Frazee touch them all. Wildcats quickly out, 1-0.
Man, he wasted no time. Full extension, hit that to dead left field. There was no doubt. And, I mean, halfway down the line, a big, huge bat flip up in the air. And
touch them all. The junior, Cooper Frazee, with a little smile, gets a couple of handshakes from his man. Chance Acord, that's, left field's 300. Again, it's 330 to center, and we have a pretty nice breeze, so left field's going to be pretty popular today. So that'll bring up Chance Acord. He takes first pitch swing, fastball. Wanted to match up with his man Cooper Frazee did. Again, a chance with a home run against Okarche last week, playing center field for the Wildcats. Breaking ball, that swung on. That's going to be a chopper to 2. Shortstop or second baseman from his knee. Acord runs it down. They'll be out number 1. Little breaking ball there. I think Chance just got a little ahead of himself on that one. Good contact, but give credit to number 5. That is actually number 5, second baseman. I don't know if that's Derek Kratzman or not, but
speaking that the pitcher's wearing number 10, or I was like they got some numbers changed up. But yeah, number 5, Derek Kratzman. So.
There we go. Cotter takes first pitch. Everyone, see, that's the dilemma. Cooper Frazee takes second pitch deep, and now everyone wants a piece of that.
So you've set the table. Now everybody thinks they got to live up to that. So
0-1 here for Cotter. He takes a healthy hack, head up, looking away. He was looking down left field side. So 0-2.
He was about a half second early on that. You got to let the ball travel here.
A little encouragement from the dugout. Breaking ball up top doesn't move. So it'll be a ball here, and give credit to the pitcher Arnold. He was pitching pretty quick. He's kind of slow down here to get this sign. And as I was offering up, it'd be important for the Cashion batters to make sure that they own the box.
For sure. And Preston asked for time and got it. So.
Oh goodness. Good stuff here from Arnold. He gets a K.
So after the leadoff home run, they got two quick ones.
And I've been impressed with Arnold. He's had some good speed. I don't know, maybe low 80s here, but nothing that the Wildcats haven't seen. But it'll be that second time around here as Hunter Gibson up to bat. Hunter, that's a little low. Let's see if it just stays consistent. We just want a consistent zone, so we'll see what happens when it's our turn. That one's right below the knees. So 0-1 here for Gibson, junior. Breaking ball. So give credit to Arnold. He's mixing it up now.
That's one of those things. I mean, Connor didn't want that ball at the knees anyways. He lets it go, and then you kind of force yourself to be a little more aggressive, and we'll see.
Big shot, right center. It's got a chance to touch grass. It does, and that'll be a 2-out single for my man, junior Hunter Gibson.
Man, that was a great job. He just got nice smooth swing, kind of real short and compact, and just drove it out there just a little bit in the right center and for the single. So.
Yeah, just let the wind do the work here. So that'll bring up junior Derek Shaline playing first base. Again, Derek, a utility. He can catch, he can pitch, he can play in the outfield. Derek also with a home run, hitting 600 on the season thus far. Big hit. That's going to go left center. That's going to touch grass. That'll move Gibson. Let's see, get on it. Come on, Hunter.
Like to see Gibby really get on his horse here, try to score.
Let's see,
send him. Reach for it hard.
Coach Mounts will send him. There'll be a play at home, but he'll be safe as the play goes to the back fence. It'll be a throw to third, and it'll be thrown out as Derek will get credit for the RBI double. That'll bring around, but he'll be thrown out at third. A little greedy there, but Wildcats will put 2 up on the board here as we move to bottom of 1. Nice work there by the Wildcats, manufacturing a couple hits and a couple runs. We'll go to a timeout and be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Calumet, Oklahoma. It's the Calumet Festival. Neiman Abavi, Mike Schlein bringing you tonight's action as the Wildcats 1-0 on the season, taking on the Class B Chieftains. Great ballpark, and it was a great start for the Wildcats as started off quick as Cooper Frazee's second pitch, home run deep over the left field fence, gets us going. Wildcats, again, leading with Hunter Gibson getting on base. Derek Schlein with an RBI double. Gets thrown out at third on the pass on the throw to home. Wildcats put up a 2 spot as we move to bottom of 1. And Cashion with a new look infield, I guess defensive alignment here is we've got junior Parker Atkinson, number 5, on the mound for the Wildcats. Behind the dish will be Nathan Abavi, the junior. Nathan played a little left field against Okarche. And as we work from first around the horn, and we've got Derek Schlein at first, Camden Maroney, the senior, at 2, Cooper Frazee, the junior, at short, Preston Cotter, the senior, at third, and around the outfield and left field, we've got Carson Gump. Welcome back, Carson. In center field, we've got Chance Acord, the junior, and we've got sophomore Max Higdon in right. So Wildcats and Coach Mounts mixing it up. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I like it. It was a little early to put people. Sorry, I got mute on mine. So, no, I think it's a good idea. Before when all the basketball kids came out, they just hadn't had much time in practice. Give them a little more time, and now you've inserted in the lineup where they spend a little more time in the cages. So, giving a look to everybody, see who's going to produce, see what kind of chemistry works, and we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess it just call Coach Mounts fortunate here. He's got a lot of players, and if you think about freshman Kyle Yowell, I mean, he's been fantastic in the outfield. I definitely love seeing him play. He's put the ball in play, and we've had a few other kids coming in here and there, and so the idea is let's see how these parts mesh. I love what you offered up. So Wildcats again with Atkinson, the junior, up to bat. He'll be facing off against number 13, Caleb Thiessen, against we're going to say son, we're probably going to assume, Coach Cody Thiessen here at the Class B Calumet Chieftains. Now Bobby's already going to have a conversation with his with his pitcher. So we'll go ahead and get a control here. And again, big shout out to Coach Thiessen and the Calumet folks. Again, fantastic facility here during the Calumet Festival. They were, you mentioned in the fall, they were 25-5 and made it to the Class A fall ball semifinals.
They did. They lost out to Fort Cobb Broxton, but hey, made it all the way to the semis and state. We know that feeling. So quality ball club for sure.
Amen. And that's why we're here. There is no district play. You gotta play some good players or teams. Oh, first lefty showing bunt. I'll take strike there as Parker Atkinson. I want to say Parker Stevens. I think that's a 70s actor.
Is that Spider? Well, no, it's Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
Get it going. Fastball swung on strike 2. It's a good start here for my man Parker Atkinson, the junior, number 5. Parker playing a little third base as well as outfield for the Wildcats during the preseason. That shot, that's going to go right over 2. Well done. If Cooper Frazee can't get to it, nobody will. And so just like the Wildcats, the Chieftains start off with a hit as Caleb Thiessen, center fielder, makes it to first. That'll bring up another lefty. That's the pitcher, Hunter Arnold.
Once again, just that 2-strike approach. All you're doing is trying to put the ball up the middle, choke up, and that's all we did, a little 2-bouncer through the infield.
That sun is going to work its damage against Maroney. No move here. I was expecting to see a move here from Parker at first, but Derek's trying to keep himself shielded. Max Higdon's got about 8 pounds of paint on his face. I think he'll be all right, blocking out that sun. That's the story on that, right?
Is that how that works?
I think so. I think that black paint is supposed to soak up the light, keep you going. That's we bring you science here on CWTV as well. Lights are on. We don't need it, though. We will later. A little throwback there. Nice work there. And I absolutely love working that leadoff hitter if he gets on. You want to make life difficult. Nabavi, a right-hander behind the dish, will have enough arm to get it there if he goes. It looks like he may have a chance here. He'll have to watch Thiessen. Looks like he's ready to go. Fastball up top.
Here's what I have noticed from Parker so far. He's been a little up. I'd like to see him finish, just kind of living right around the letters. Even that first called strike on the first batter was up around that same area.
Do you have a count here? I'm not sure if this.
I do. I have 2 balls, no strikes. There's 2-1.
2-1. So Parker comes back, gets the strike. No outs here. Bottom of 1. Wildcats up 2-0. Thanks to Cooper Frazee and Derek Shaline. Shaline at first base here, working the base runner, which is Thiessen, son of the coach. Breaking ball, drops it, looked good. Just missed it there. I'll tell you what, if the batter ever steps out, I'm probably used to ringing him up, but but I don't call. That's just in my imaginary head. 3-1 here. No outs, bottom of 1. That's up top for ball 4. So hitting a walk, gets runners at first and second.
That was the theme from the other night, and you could hear Coach Mounts yelling it from the dugout. No more walks, no more walks. So just let your defense work. They're good enough out there.
Is it just mechanical here, you think, with Parker? Maybe just coming down the mound a little bit more?
Just need to finish a little farther out in front, not release back so far. So.
All right, so runners in scoring position here, no outs. We'll maybe see a bunt here. We do. Breaking ball, we'll get the call outside third there for strike 1. So nice work there by Nabavi on the breaking ball. Snapping that. That's number 4. It's a right-hander, Kyler Thiessen. A shortstop here for the Calumet Chieftains.
Thiessen swinging that Rawlings highlighter bat. That thing was hot from about 5 years ago. So he doesn't want to give this one up. That's about a 5-year-old bat in his hand.
Just misses on that one, so that'll move the count to 1-1. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
I got one of those in my garage if anybody wants to buy it. So.
Yeah, we can run a little eBay action here on CWTV.
That's right.
Little marketplace. Text us. 1-1, no outs, runners at first and second here for the Chieftains. Parker Atkinson doesn't like it. He'll step off. I like that. He's going to call for time. And this is, early on here, we've got a new catcher in Nabavi. You got a new catcher, definitely want to get the signs, want to maybe hit a wheel route or a wheel turn here to maybe get the runner at 2. And I like Atkinson here, very mature, talking it through, make sure you get it right.
Well, Derek asked, he called Barrick to the mound the other day because the signal was too deep in it, and he couldn't see for the shadows. He couldn't see if it was a 1 or a 2. Spread your fingers apart. Couldn't tell exactly what was being called. So
just outside and a little high there. That'll move the count to 2-1 here for Thiessen, Kyler Thiessen. Got Caleb on second base. A little brotherly love. Maybe cousins. I don't know. You never know.
It's like they got some little fans out there in left field, little left field porch action. So.
Little junk there from Atkinson. He gets Thiessen a swing. 2-2. That's not the Funky Bunch, is it? Is it our Funky Bunch?
I don't know. They must have their own.
I think it is the Cashion Funky Bunch. They got a little maroon going on over there. Oof, oof, oof. Ooh.
Didn't miss by much.
Yeah, umpire moved out of that. I don't think he wanted that from the beginning. I would have stayed right in there and called it. That'll move the count to full, 3-2. Let's see if Atkinson can work back. Doesn't want to walk. Let's see if we can get a little double play action here. Runners getting decent lead. Shot, third base side.
Oh, ball.
That would have been perfect if it would have stayed fair, as my man Preston Cotter would have gobbled that up, touched third, and went either 2 or 1. But with the foul ball, Thiessen will stay alive.
Cashion, they're all grays tonight. We're on the road. We're not wearing the all whites like we did the other night. I kind of appreciate that. So
mix it up a little bit. And Bobby getting the signal here. Hit to center. Chance Acord running back. That's going to go over his head. That's going to score 1, if not 2, easily. Cutoff comes into Cooper Frazee. Throw it at home. Nabavi will have it right over his head. Had a chance. Good throw by Acord on a line just above Nathan Nabavi. That'll score 2 as Thiessen makes his way to third base.
Man, line drive just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. I'm going to call it a double over Acord and scoring 2, and then the runner goes to third on the throw to the plate.
And with that, with no outs, big-time hit there by Thiessen brings up Dalton Belcher, 4-hole hitter number 1. Plays third base here for the Chieftains. That'll be a breaking ball.
Man.
Get the strike there for Atkinson.
We talked about that bat being hot, and that ball just kept on carrying and carrying and carrying.
Well, we've got a deep wind here. We definitely saw that with Cooper Frazee's hit. Good work there by Nabavi chasing that high heat. And that's going to be important as you got a base runner third. Now, the backstop is literally 2.5 feet. So
it is short. It might bounce and go past the catcher, bouncing back.
No padding, just chain link.
Oh,
and that's going to be a throw to 3, and that's going to be an easy run on the error.
That wasn't the best throw to third.
So just like that, Chieftains have 1, 2, and 3. They've got 3 runs. So with that base clearing pick attempt at third, there's nobody on, no outs. That one drops right in. Nice work. Atkinson working the zone now a little bit better. 1-2 here against the 4-hole hitter Dalton Belcher. Wildcat defense need to get an out.
There it is.
There it is. Working around. That'll be a K number 1, out number 1 for the Wildcats. Backwards variety as Belcher goes back to the dugout. And that's a nice recovery there for Atkinson.
It was. I saw on that throwdown. I see your boy's wearing a different number tonight.
He's got 2.
He's got number 2 on instead of number 1
missing.
on.
Yeah, I think they're missing the number 1 jersey.
Couldn't find number 1. All right. Well.
So good pitch there for Atkinson getting ahead. We appreciate the umpire keeping that consistent zone as Arnold got a couple of those in the top of one. 0-1 here, 1 out. That one swung on right side, got a chance. Shaline with the out. Well, in and out of his glove, had a chance. He needed 1 extra step to get under that.
Right. He kept playing that wind, thinking it was going to come back to him, and it did come into his glove and spun out. That ball's always going to have a little bit of different spin there. So.
Yeah, I hope that one doesn't come back to bite the Wildcats. That is a tough play. Derek, again, a fantastic first baseman for the Wildcats. Appreciated seeing Maroney hustling over there to get there. Big Cheese making his action known at second base. So that one will go in and out. Loop-de-loop out of the first base glove of Derek Shaline. Move the count to 0-2 though here against the 5-hole hitter number 8, Caleb. That one's chopped straight up. That one's going to hit a car. Stay away from my car. It does, thankfully. We parked deep in that field over there trying to stay away from any business. As is it Meshburger? Meshburger.
Let's see. I got Meshburger.
Meshburger. Yeah, we'll get it going here. Caleb, number 8, again, left fielder for the Chieftains. Count stays 0-2, 1 out. That one's going to be chopped foul again. So give credit here as number 8 is working on a quality at bat. Give credit to Atkinson. He's putting balls that are in the zone, giving his defense a chance to make a play. That one's going to hit pop straight up left field. Cooper Frazee chasing that one. Oh my goodness!
Oh man!
Willie Mays Hayes style Cooper Frazee over the shoulder. That has got to be the second toughest catch out here.
I mean, that is over your head. I mean, as far as you could possibly run.
Wow.
Great job by the junior right there.
Carson Gubb says, that's all you, Cooper. Cooper tracks that one down from short. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up 6-hole hitter number 6, Carson Cooper, the DH here for the Chieftains.
I like how Nathan climbs the ladder quick. He's been back there before. He understands, hey, it's going to go to the backstop if I don't get up in a hurry, and you want to protect that umpire at the same time.
Fastball swung on. That's going to go right over second base. That's going to be a base hit here. It's Chance Acord, the junior, scoops that one up. Give credit to number 6 on a solid hit. And the Chieftains have put a couple of those together here in the bottom of 1. Yeah, Nathan's caught a little bit. He's been doing it since about kindergarten. So it's been kind of his deal. And the Nabobbies have had a lot of catchers. His older brother, Nick, was a 2-year starter for the Wildcats in those last 2 runs. And older brother Alex gave it up to play second base. He said, enough of that. Foul ball as number 22, Wyatt Dean, the first baseman, takes a hack. That'll be strike one here. It's cold.
It is chilly.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Again, that's to be expected. We were so fortunate in that a couple of games to have some really good weather here in March. This is going to be the norm for us here. Breaking ball. Try to get big old first baseman to take a hack. That's a good spot there on that pitch.
Oh, for sure, for sure. They got some big kids here. I mean, I think they could drive the ball in this field pretty well all season long.
1-1, 2 outs, runner at 1 here for the Chieftains. Comes back inside. Fastball.
Wanted to check. A little bit hard to do. Went around just far enough.
So after giving up 3 runs, Atkinson's come back to get a K and a pop. Give up another hit, but let's see if we can strand him here. Call it! Call it!
Oh, great location. I think half the infield was running into the dugout thinking that was strike 3.
Good spot there with a 1-2 count there ahead. I liked it. I thought it was enough, but that'll move the count to 2-2. 2 outs. Let's see if Atkinson comes back inside on this next pitch. He'll hang it in the swing. He'll get the K there. And that'll end it, but not after the Wildcats give up 3 runs. So as we move to top of 2, Wildcats down 1, 3-2. Hang tight. We'll be right back right after this.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
All right, welcome back to Calumet, Oklahoma, CWTV. Friday night baseball here as the Wildcats taking on the Chieftains in the Calumet Chieftains Festival.
I think of the Calumet Festival, yeah.
Is that right? Did I say that right?
Where Calumet gets to play a lot of games and we get to play 1 game.
Yeah. Oh, they get to play a lot of
They get to play 3 games in this festival.
Good for them. Well, you know, when you host your own business, you get to do what you want to do.
Hey, come all out to Calumet. They just packed up the table. They're not collecting money anymore, so come on and watch some free baseball.
But if you're staying at home in the warmth, we appreciate you watching. Wildcats doing a wonder here. Again, appreciate you guys watching on the Squirtle Network. Wildcats CWTV here, one of the top channels and streaming services here in the Squirtle family and any services here in the state of Oklahoma. Again, over 500,000 folks watching over the last few years. Wildcats moved to top of 2, down 3-2.
Hey, while we're warming up here, I mean, this is a beautiful field over
fantastic.
here. I got into Calumet a little bit early, and I went about a half a mile away, and they have an awesome hitting facility, 3-bay hitting facility. They can pull the nets back and do infield, and their locker room, indoor, and their locker room is right attached to it.
Bond work at play, baby.
There you go.
I love it. I love the investment communities have in their kids. Stay foul. It does. So leading off for the Wildcats here at the top of 2 is my man Carson Gump. Number 2-4 for us today. Carson playing left field for the Wildcats. Carson had a couple at-bats against Okarche. Let's see if he can get himself warmed up here. You talked about the basketball guys kind of figuring it out.
Right.
That one's going to go chop foul, get foul.
Get foul.
It's going to drop, and it's
going to be foul.
It'll stay foul. So the Wildcats and the Chieftains helping each other out there at first base. But it does move the count to 0-2. I like Carson's approach here. I like his aggressive nature here against Arnold. You don't want to sit back and in this situation. I want him to have a hitter's mentality. You may differ from that, Mike, and that's okay if we disagree. But 0-2 here, no outs. Breaking ball, that's going to drop in. No, it does. Backwards K here as Gump watches that breaking ball from Arnold. That'll be out number 1, and that'll bring up right-hand catcher Nathan Nabavi. He's number 2 today.
Number 2, number 1 in your heart.
They couldn't find number 1 jersey, so that's all right. On deck is second baseman senior Camden Maroney. So See what Nababi will do here at this at-bat. He'll watch first pitch strike.
And I'm okay with that. First time around on a pitcher, I don't mind that.
Okay, so. I agree with you too. I'm all over the book on that one. Breaking ball outside, Nababi lays off of that, moves the count to 1-1. Nababi didn't have any hits against Okarche, but did have a sacrifice and did get on with a walk with a stolen base. Definitely will like his feet on the mound. That one will low and in the dirt for 2-1.
Hey, I really think Nathan kind of led that rally the other night. He was the leadoff in that at bat. Mm-hmm. He took a walk. He got to second. I don't remember how it happened, whether by stolen base or pass ball, and then stole third, and that turned into actually being able to come in home on a throw that got away from the third base. So I think he tied the ball game back up with that. I love to see that by a leadoff in the top of the inning. So
2-2 for Nababi now. Takes a swing, strike 3. Give Arnold credit, he's got another K. Bobby watching a couple fastballs. And that'll bring up Camden Maroney with 2 outs. So Arnold in a groove right now. He's got 3 Ks. He's given up 3 hits. It'll be Maroney, Max Higdon on deck for the Wildcats with 2 outs. Up top, they're going to call strike. I wouldn't have swung at that one either.
Nope. Let it go. Swing and a miss. Keep that head in, though. Keep that head in.
So Maroney taking a look at that junk to the outside, dropping off. He'll have to protect here with 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if the Wildcats get a 2-out rally here. Top of 2.
Oh, leave that up there.
He went after that one. That'll be strike 3. And that'll be the end of the Wildcats as we move to bottom of 2. Wildcats held scoreless in that inning. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat TV live from Calumet, Oklahoma. Neiman Bobby, Mike Shaline bringing you today's action here as Wildcats game 2 of the early season. Calumet Festival. Wildcats find themselves down 3-2. Wildcats went bagel in the second inning. They went down 1, 2, and 3 strikeouts straight. And I'm not sure what happened there. The Wildcats are back out on defense. Calumet getting a couple hits as Parker Atkinson on the mound for the Wildcats kind of warmed up a little bit and was able to get a couple Ks. And leading off for the Chieftains will be number 9, 8-hole hitter, catcher Hunter Navanek.
Parker with 31 pitches in that first inning, and you know, everybody always goes, you know, sometimes says something about strike percentage in innings. I mean,
you do.
20. I do. He threw 20 of those for strikes, so I mean, it's not like he's not finding the zone. But they were Calumet's a hitting team. They're definitely going to put the ball in play, and some of those were solid shots. So.
All right, appreciate you guys joining us here. We got that little fence view. We're trying our best. You'll just have to maybe listen to us too a little bit as we'll call the action. First pitch swung on. Frazee under his glove. He had a chance at that one, and I think Cooper kind of went a little. I think he kind of a little nonchalant on that one, and so I don't know how you're going to score that one.
I'm calling that. I mean, he was right in front of that. Yeah. That was right under his glove. I'm going with an error.
6. So Navanak on base, and that'll bring up 9-hole hitter number 7, Kingston Arnold, right fielder. I'm guessing brother of Hunter Arnold. That's what happens when you come to these small towns. You got a lot of brothers and cousins.
There you go.
So leadoff hit here for the Chieftains. Wildcats will try to work to hold that runner on. Did we have a pinch runner?
We did. It's number 7.
It's number 15.
Or it's number 15. Sorry, you said Kingston. I don't know why I made a change there, so I'm going to
Kingston's
undo
up the
that.
bat, right-hander. Is number 15. It's all right. Bunt, first base line. Nabavi's going to have to get there. Throw is just outside. He had plenty of speed there. So pinch runner will run to first. That was in and out of the glove of Derek. Derek had to reach for that one.
That was Burns that was on first base.
So we're going to go, we're giving an error to somebody on that one. So 2 straight errors for the Wildcats, and that'll bring up leadoff hitter Caleb Thiessen, center fielder, who had a hit and a run for the Chieftains. Runners at first and third, no outs. Nabavi will get his call out. Wildcats defensively need to clean some stuff up here as the Wildcats with a couple of errors. Pick move not in time, but definitely needed to keep that base runner honest. I don't know if the Wildcats have shown a first and third move this year. I'm trying to remember, even in preseason play. So as expected, as Caleb Thiessen comes up, runners at first and third, no out. Got to show the bunt, and they was successful as Kingston Arnold, the 9-hole hitter, was able to get on.
I feel like that's one of those plays you got to be yelling inside, 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 and
Yeah.
I'm not sure I heard anything.
That one will be popped up. That's going to go out of play. Now Bobby trying to track that one down again. It's a 2-foot backstop here. It's probably the most shallow backstop I've seen, including Little League. And that's not a shot at this field. This field's amazing. It's just a super shallow backstop. Nabavi wouldn't have had a chance on that. So the count goes to 1-1. Runners at first and third here for the Chieftains. Let's see if Atkinson can get the K here. Breaking ball just drops.
Man, I'd like the frame, though. That he made it look competitive for sure. See if we can clean this up. 2 errors to start the inning.
So Nabavi gets the signal in from Coach G. Derek with the dig. Coach J, I'm sorry. I've done that since I was born. That's what happens when you have parents from a foreign country. You just mix up your G's and J's. I'm just going to blame my parents like everybody
Coach
else
J
does.
over there?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Coach J. My wonderful daughter, Kate Nabavi, correcting me, and she's exactly right. I'll just call him Coach Nick. How about that?
There you go.
2-1 here. Again, Atkinson working the first base runner. Kingston Arnold.
Outside.
Just a little outside. So 3-1 as the right-hander Atkinson resets. Big pitch here. And I'll get the strike.
Well,
we'll take it. Full count, 3-2. I thought the pitch prior to that was probably the one to call, but nonetheless, we end up full. 3-2, no outs, runners at first and third. Wildcats trying to get a play here on defense. That's going to go up top, and that'll be bases loaded.
Bases loaded and getting in the heart of the order now.
As Caleb Thiessen, leadoff, will head on over to our center field, and that'll get a mound visit here.
Coach Jay going out. In case you guys haven't met Coach Jay, wrestling helps with wrestling. Is a middle school math teacher as well.
Definitely blessed in Cashion. Got a lot of great coaches across all the programs. Wildcats continue to build, and that's what happens when you offer. What is it, 11 sports? I can't even remember.
That's what I think I saw you post that the other day, 11 sports.
Yeah,
boys and girls in those. And
well, at least 10 sports. 9 of the 10 have made it to state or have won a state championship in 9 different sports. I don't know if that's matched by anyone else in Class 2A, but for a school of 180, the idea, this is not to knock other schools that may only offer 2 sports that are maybe as big or bigger than Cashion. It's just to really celebrate what the administration is given for all the great students here in Maroon and Cold. So with that, runners around the horn, bases loaded here, and that'll bring up number 10, Hunter Arnold, the pitcher, who reached on a walk in the first inning. Swung on, misses. That's a good start.
He says, I don't want to walk this time. Calumet in what looks like San Francisco Giant type
It's a good look.
uniforms.
It's a good look. I know you're a big fan of black and orange. I'm not, but I went to Norman High. We were the Tigers.
There you go.
Great block
stop,
by
Nathan.
Nabavi. Good work there holding off. And, even if it got by him, I think he would have enough speed and wherewithal to come grab that. But I'll move the count to 1-1. Do you know, I think Norman High was a school before there was even OU or OSU. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, and in fact, I know that I think Norman High has a winning record against OU in football when OU was the Boomers. So good pitch there by Atkinson, the junior right-hander. Moves the count to 1-2. I don't see any adjustments here, so no play at 4. It looks like Derek's up a little on the cut. Breaking ball.
I love that location of that pitch 1-2.
So
Called for a ball, but you wanted to see a swing through that thing.
Just missed. Wow. 2-2. That was going to be chopped. Cooper going to in and out of his hands. That'll score a run on a fielder's choice. And it's those things. It's those close calls that don't get called, and then the next play is a hit. And
right.
Certainly in that situation, give credit to Hunter Arnold. Not very well, well enough.
Right.
But
so what are you calling that?
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice safe.
Fielder's choice error.
You're gonna do error. Who you charging it to?
I guess we're gonna have to go 6, right?
You got to go to Cooper.
It was in and out of. I don't know if Cooper would have had a chance. You're the man on Game Changer, so I'm just here. I'm just here jabbing and talking.
Man, I know Preston gave everything he had to try to get there and just got it off.
I wouldn't
it's got to be a
Preston.
charge.
I wouldn't put it on
I just don't know what Cooper was going to do with it even when he caught it.
So fielder's chill safe.
So I'm going to say it's an infield single.
Yeah.
So
okay. All right, so bases loaded, put another run. It's 4-2 here now for the Chieftains, bottom of 2. And that brings up your highlighter man, Kyler Thiessen, the shortstop, who had a hit and a run in that first inning.
He had that double over center.
Breaking ball, and I don't know what that is. They're going to call ball. That's a really good pitch. No outs here. Atkinson will get the sign here. Again, not a lot of extensive lead off here by the Calumet Chieftains. Not too aggressive. 3-hole hitter again, right-hander Kyler Thiessen, the shortstop up to bat. One's up top. Bobby has to chase that one up to grab it. Here's the count 2-0.
Can't overthrow here. Just got to throw strikes. But like you said, you're not playing to play the play. You just need an out. You need to stop the bleeding a little bit. So,
well, we do see Cotter up in the grass a little bit closer. That'll be called strike. Good pitch. Parker's a little pissed off. I'm a little upset, I can tell you. I think he's hoping to get a few more of those. I think seeing that last strike call, I think he was wanting to hope to get a few more of those in that zone. So 2-1 here, no outs. That's going to be a bleeder. That's going to drop in. Gump will go ahead and get that in and out of his glove. That's going to score 2. And going to be 2 more here as Kyler Thiessen makes his way to second base.
That's a ball that cannot be a double. We have to charge that thing hard. In fact, I'm going to probably go call it a single and put an error on the left fielder, I think.
So I think that's a correct call, and it just that one just sounded dead. It sounded like it was on the inside of the handle of the bat. Just kind of bled and dropped in. There's been a couple of those here for the Chieftains. Wildcats were able to get one as Cooper Frazee made a fantastic over-the-shoulder or a backhanded catch. That one drops right in front of Gump. And the grass is a little bit thicker. It's Wildcats from a standpoint used to that Bermuda, not overseeded, at home field in turf, and that'll be the end of Parker Atkinson as we've got freshman. Is that Brody?
Maybe
Brody Nichols on. Yeah, that's freshman Brody Nichols on the mound. So Atkinson will finish. He had a 2 Ks, gave up it's like 3 hits, had a couple of errors, actually 4 hits.
I have a 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 of those runs earned, 2 walks, 2 stolen bases. Or sorry, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 48 pitches.
Yep. So Wildcats using different parts of their pitching staff. Cooper Frazee, the shortstop, is probably going to be considered your ace, and right behind him you'll have guys like potentially Chance Acord, Derek Shaline, Hunter Gibson, right? So give credit to Coach Mounts here in a festival, kind of allowing some different guys to get an opportunity. Brody Nichols, a freshman, and you can see here he's got some good speed.
Brody originally wearing 26 in the scrimmages, wearing number 17 here today.
And we got to get that kid some matching pants. And that's what happens. You know, the Wildcats will carry 22 on the roster. And it's not for the sake of not having the uniforms. Wildcats sport several combinations. But I think Brody, as a freshman, I think that's a kind of low guy in the totem pole kind of scenario. But
right.
He'll find himself out here. The right-hander's got some good stuff. We got to see him. Did you do you remember much out of in terms of the preseason from Brody?
Man, I thought for a freshman coming in, I remember thinking, man, this guy's got some zip. He's got some maturity there at the mound. I saw him a little bit in some of the JV time as well, and he really dominated out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got here. Right now, it's just about putting the ball, getting the ball over the zone and making your defense make a play here. So.
All right, so Wildcats, it's been a long second inning here, and it wasn't long for us offensively as Wildcats went down 1, 2, and 3. But it's been a scenario where give credit to the Chieftains. They've took advantage of some errors, been able to put together a couple of hits. And that'll bring up the right-hander, number 1, 4-hole hitter Dalton Belcher. Dalton had a strikeout backwards K variety in the first inning. He'll take a hack at that one straight up. Derek Shaline at first, going to chance. He'll be under that, and that'll be out number 1. So good strike there for the freshman.
That fly ball was in the air a long ways.
Popped at 3 for 1 out. And that holds the runner at third. We'll go ahead and clear those bases for you there, and we'll clear the strike balls.
So, hey, we got an out in the inning.
We got that out. We needed that one. Sometimes a little change of tempo, speed, look. That'll be strike 1. So good speed. Again, just a freshman. Wildcats have so many pitchers on this staff. I mean, so many. Definitely a plethora, and that's going to be needed for the Wildcats to get another deep run at state.
For sure.
That one's going to be chopped to 3, and wisely Preston Cotter.
That's I think his senior play right there.
Yeah, I think his best play would, even if it would have been to stay fair, is to hold up, to hold the runner.
Right.
So excellent play there by Preston Cotter, third baseman. That'll go foul, strike 2. That holds the runner at third. Again, it's number 8, 5-hole hitter Caleb Meshberger, left fielder, who who popped to short. That was that catch that Cooper Frazee made. It was a little bleeder there in left field.
There it is. Have a seat.
Brody Nichols bringing the heat. Gets the backwards K. Out number 2 for the freshman. This is the kind of stuff here when you come to a festival here in Calumet. You throw a bunch of different guys out there, mess around a little bit with the lineup, see what you got. And definitely a confidence builder here for the freshman, Brody Nichols. He's got 2 outs here. All on, 5 pitches?
Yeah.
Tries to get 6-hole hitter number 6, Carson Cooper, to chase the DH. Carson had a hit in that first inning, was left stranded. Oof. Nice job
Love
there.
It. Man,
Brody.
hitting his spots.
Got no other choice but to call that one. 1-1 here, 2 outs. It's been a long bottom half here, the second inning. Wildcats want to get out of here with 2 outs. Runner at third here for the Calumet Chieftains. Breaking ball, that swung. That's going to go to center field. That'll be an RBI. Is that 2 RBIs? Did I miss that? We had 2 runners on?
We had a runner at third to start, so yeah,
Oh, he held up. He tagged up. My apologies. So count the run on the base hit.
So 2 runs score on that.
2 runs scored on that. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess we did have 2 on. So that'll bring in Hunter Arnold as well as Kyler Thiessen. That's a 5-run inning thus far as the Chieftains have 8. Runner at 2 is Carson Cooper. And they just hit those spots. I don't know necessarily if you want to change your, bring your outfielders in, but there's only been 1 deep shot.
Right.
That was the hit by Hunter Arnold, I believe, Kyler Thiessen.
Yeah.
With that highlighter over Chance Acord. Fastball, that's going to be hit to Frazee. Frazee in and out of his glove. Someone's got to get that. Play's going to be nothing at home. Wisely, as looked like Coach Thiessen held up because he would have been absolutely gunned down at home. So E6 again.
Or I'd say E5. That was on Preston. That hit Preston's glove.
Oh, it hit Preston's glove.
Yeah, coming across.
Okay. So Wildcats with 3 errors here in the second inning. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Brody Nichols, the freshman, on the bump. That brings up Hunter Novanek, who started the inning here with reached on an error.
We've had some ground balls. We make the plays. This is probably a 5-2 ball game, but
they've hit their spots. Great dig by Nabavi. Will get the check swing, strike 1. So good work there by Nathan. Getting shallow backstop. And, if you're a catcher, that's the thing. Breaking balls, got to be able to make the stop and make the read.
I think Nathan's looked so comfortable back there. Even he's given a signal, he's given a target. He just looks like he's been back there for, his whole high school career. So, and the fact that he didn't play last year, he didn't look rusty at all.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play 120 games every summer.
Right.
As a little kid, trust me, Mom and Nabavi had to travel all over the world for him. 0-1 here for Nichols. Fastball swung.
There you go.
It's a strike. Brody gets some encouragement from the hometown crowd. And I'll tell you what, big shout out to the Cashion fans, always traveling. We got the funky bunch, it looks like, out in left field, and we got folks all around home plate and first base line. 0-2, 2 outs. Runners at first and third here for the Chieftains. Brody Nichols, the freshman on the mound, came in with no outs, was able to get a couple. Did give up a couple runs on an error. That one's in the dirt.
Nice
Bobby, runner at 2 goes. And I'm going to offer up that Wyatt Dean is not going to be running track for the Chieftains, but is able to get down to second base as the runner at third was what held Nabavi from throwing. So runners at second and third on the stolen base.
And that's a great upperclassman type play right there. He could have easily tried to go down there and make a chance on that, but he knows with 2 strikes, 2 outs, why? There's a runner on third. I think I'll hold this. I trust Brody Nichols to get the job done right here.
Swung and miss.
And he does.
Strike 3. Nice work there by the freshman. Getting out number 3. And that'll finally end it. Goodness gracious. Let's go to timeout. Let's create a little mojo. Somebody do a little dance as the Wildcats are down 6, 8-2.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome back. CWTV production of Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023. Wildcats on the road in Calumet, Oklahoma at Calumet Field, taking on the Chieftains here in the Calumet Festival. Wildcats starting off fantastic, but it's been all Chieftains in the last couple of innings as they have taken advantage of some Wildcat errors, placed a couple of well-timed hits and find themselves up 6 runs, 8-2. Wildcats need to get something going here as it's looking doomy-gloomy. Wildcats will go Max Higdon, right fielder, number 9 hole hitter for the Wildcats. Leading off on deck will be Cooper Frazee and Chance Acord. So let's see if Max Higdon, the lefty, the only lefty on the varsity side here.
There you go. Don't have to get all 6 of them this inning, but I would like to see a couple of them come across for sure.
The show bunt gets called strike 1. Was that a strike, or did he not get it across? Or
I think it was a called strike. He pulled it back.
Okay, all right.
He was just trying to see it.
All right. Well, I don't blame. I like that. Up top for ball 1. So nice work there by the sophomore. Again, Max Higdon, tight end for the Wildcat football team. Played a little power forward for the basketball team. Love seeing the lefty out here. He throws right, isn't that correct? Isn't he bat left, throw right?
If you tell me that, it's news to me. That's the first time I've noticed that.
I'm trying to remember. I think that's the case. Just like Brian Nabavi, the only other lefty on the team. Max is reaching for that breaking ball, gets called swinging or get caught swinging. So 1-2 here for the sophomore. Let's see if he can't get on base here, get the Wildcats starting here at top of 3. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. Max, big, tall, thin kid, does a little pitching, right field. I think played predominantly right field as a freshman for the Wildcats. Isn't that right?
He did. Man, I remember a great catch he made there. I want to say in the regionals.
Yeah, was that Minko?
I believe so.
Big hit. That's going to go right over second base. He'll be trouble. Let's see if the second baseman does make the catch. So give credit to Derek Kratzman as that one drifted and drifted. Good to see Max get a piece of that, though.
And we're back to the top of the order.
So pop to 2. That's out number 1, and that brings up Cooper Frazee. Again, Cooper batting now well over 750. He's got 1 home run on the season. Oh my goodness. So that was a little bit high there. I wouldn't have swung at that one. That'll be strike 1 with 1 out. Zone is still trying to figure it out here.
All right. And you think if you came into the game hitting 750, chances are that number was going to go down, and all he does is raise it to 800 just immediately. So
that one is an absolute slap down the third baseline. I think Cooper taking a little frustration out on that ball. If he waits a little bit, that's probably a well-struck ball into left field, but want to get out ahead of that one. Again, Cooper at the bottom or top of 1 had that home run. It was a solo shot over the left field. 0-2 here, 1 out. And outside pitch is going to get Cooper to chase. Thankfully, that one will go foul. As the Calumet Little League team goes out there and chases that one in the ditch.
Nothing like running across the highway to go get a ball.
Is it a highway?
I don't know. It's pretty busy road.
Breaking ball swung on miss. Arnold gets him. That's a K. I tell you what, I'm really impressed with Hunter Arnold. If he's not their ace and starting pitcher, then I'd love to see who is. He's got some great stuff. His great control. Give him credit there with another K on the night.
Brings up Chance again.
So Chance Acord with a grounder to second base and at his first at bat. And Chance hitting right around 500. 1-0. Takes that one down and low. 2-0.
Love to see the patience.
2 outs. Wildcats need to get a rally. I think at least getting 1 run would be so helpful for the Wildcats here.
We saw Carchi the other night come back up, down 7-2, come back and take a lead. So it can be done for sure.
2-1 here. That one's blown away. Thankfully not called strike. So 3-1, 2 outs. Acord has a chance. He'll reset, regrip. Wildcats need a runner. That one's blown away, and they're going to give him the base. I thought you were going to ring him up on that one.
If he doesn't take off running those first couple steps, I wonder.
So Acord gets on with a walk, and it's always about confidence. If you're listening at home, it's all about how you say it and what you do. And Acord finds his way down to first base line. And that'll bring up Hunter Gibson.
Preston Cotter.
Preston Cotter, I apologize. Thank you. You're going to have to do that for me all. For Cotter, again, with one home run on the season, batting 500. Breaking ball, that'll drop in for strike 1. Preston with a backwards K. Got himself in trouble chasing a couple pitches. And give credit to Arnold, the lefty. He's having a great evening thus far.
He started quite a few batters off with that curveball to start. 0-0.
Acord easily back. We were talking about a kid. You talked about Nathan Abavi, and you've talked about Cooper Frazee playing a ton of baseball. I mean, Chance Acord's one of those kids that's just been all over the place. And that's what you love. You know, you look down the lineup, Preston Cotter, Hunter Gibson, Derek Shalane, a lot of guys who've put a lot of games in around the summer, fall time period. And that's the kind of stuff that helps this team, you know, get to that next level. Doesn't happen by accident.
Not at all. They put their time in.
0-1 here, a couple pick moves with the lefty. Looking at Acord up top, they're going to call strike.
Man, that was high, I thought, when it came through the zone.
Yeah, it did. It's all right. Again, we're in Calumet, so those are the things to expect here. Appreciate our umpires. 0-2 here for Preston Cotter. Fastball swung on, strike 3, out 3. And that'll end it for the Wildcats. As the Calumet Chieftains do allow one base runner off a walk. And that'll be it for the Wildcats as they scored 2 in the first. And they've gone bagel since then, or if you like donuts, donut. And we'll head to bottom of 3. Wildcats down 8-2. Be right back right after this.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up. Get you some.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
All right, welcome back. CWTV production of Cashion Wildcat Baseball. Appreciate you guys joining us. Neiman and Bobby, Mike Shaline bringing the action here live from Chieftain Field in Calumet, Oklahoma. It's the Calumet Festival, and the Wildcats on a Friday night left their bats at home, and left a lot at home, it seems like, as the Wildcats find themselves down 8-2 to the hometown Chieftains. The Wildcats had a hot start, but a couple of scoreless innings and some horrific play in the infield. Wildcats find themselves down a lot, and it'll have to be Brody Nichols, the freshman, on the mound to hope to get them back here in this game. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here, free of charge on the Squirtle Network. Bottom of third action, and so for the, looks like here for the Chieftains, they're going to go with their 9-hole hitter leadoff, Kingston Arnold. Kingston had a reached on error in the second inning, scored a run for them. It was a part of a 5-run inning for them. Nichols starts off first pitch strike. I like seeing that.
Brody looked great, and he works fast. He's kind of like Cooper fast. He gets on the rubber. He's ready to go.
That one's in the dirt. Nice little grab there. 1-1.
I love the leg kick of Brody Nichols. Really generates some power, getting that leg high and kind of the snap and then pushing off of the back rubber.
I think Brody plays in the Sandlot organization in the summertime. Almost a balk there. I didn't know what was going on there. That one swung on. That's going to go right side. It's danger. Higdon on a horse and a glove. Gets the out. Great job by the sophomore.
Nice job, Max.
Higdon with the diving catch.
That'll
be out
great.
number 1 here for the Wildcats.
That was awesome.
You like that one, huh, Mike?
I did. I was a little bit worried that our second baseman and first baseman didn't go out far enough, and Max says, I got it.
He did. He came over and made the play, and so that'll bring up the lefty, number 13, Caleb Thiessen. That should be a strike. It is. Is it a strike? Did we get it? No, we went ball. Interesting. All right. So 1-0 here for Nichols against the lefty. That should be strike.
There you
it
go.
is. So 1-1. Nice job by Brody. Thiessen on the day had a hit and a run in the first and a walk and a run in the second. So he's had a nice day, 1 of 1 for himself. 2 runs.
Great stop by the catcher.
Breaking
Sliding
ball.
over.
You like that, huh?
I do like somebody that can go over and move and get in the other batter's box and make a stop.
You know somebody who agrees with you, sitting 2 chairs down from me. Her name is Liz Nabavi. She's been watching this kid for a while. She'll agree with you. She thinks Nathan's a pretty good catcher, too. Nichols, 2-1 pitch, breaking ball. That's swung on. That's going to go left. I typically like to make fun of my kids and critique them.
I do that at home.
It's good cop, bad cop with the Nabavis. I'm typically the one that comes down with a hammer. But 2-2 here with the foul. So good work by Nichols, staying ahead. 1 out for the Wildcats. Bottom of 3, down 8-2. Swung on a miss.
It is. You got that, Nathan. Don't worry about it.
And that one was in the dirt. So we'll get the K as it gets worked around. Nabavi's like, dude.
I thought he caught it clean.
I thought he caught it clean, too. But take no chances.
Right.
Especially when you're down 6. So we'll get the K there for Nichols. That'll be out number 2, and that'll bring up 3-hole hitter Kyler Thiessen, number 4. The shortstop has 2 hits on the day, couple runs, the lefty.
I got your picture.
No, I'm sorry, Hunter Arnold. My apologies.
Yep, I got your picture.
You know what? It's my stupid piece of paper. I apologize, guys. Thank God for you. Thank God for you,
No, I got
Mike.
electronic right here that does it for me.
Mike,
I'm good.
God bless you, Mike. You know what? When you guys see Mike, if you're over at Flour and Fennel, buy him a piece of pizza because that guy deserves it. And a
good
milkshake.
stuff.
It is good stuff. I try to talk to Carlos. By the way, he is on the podcast, the Legacy podcast with Chris and Megan. Well, not Chris and Megan Gibson, but Chris Gibson and Megan
there
Gibson.
You
go. Definitely, they were trying to get them as a Squirtle advertiser next year, and they definitely said yes, sir. So 1-1 here for Nichols. 2 outs, nobody on. One stays outside for ball 2. I like Brody. I love what I'm seeing here.
For
good
sure.
pace, good speed. I don't know if maybe high 70s, maybe.
Yeah, maybe touching 80. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a gun out here. Maybe you need to bring your
You
gun
know
out
what?
here.
I do at the house. We might have to start bringing that.
Yeah,
so
bring it. Come on, Mike. Got all this technology.
I do. It just sits there for softball. We need to bring it out here for some little play-by-play broadcast.
Speaking of softball, the Bombers will be playing tomorrow in Reed Park. Brooke Schlein and Kate Nabavi, little 14U softball.
7 or 8 games.
Loved it.
Oh!
Cashion fans letting the umpire hear it. Certainly was close. That zone's been pretty large and it's been hit or miss. So the foul count will go full. And if he gets a hit here, I'm going to tell you, see, it happens again. Nichols against the lefty, and that'll be a walk. That's unfortunate. And you know what? We'll give credit to Hunter Arnold, but again, pitcher helping himself out. He'll get on base on fielder's choice, safe, and a couple of walks. And that'll bring up Kyler Thiessen, the shortstop. Again, we talked about that, Mike. You talked about that highlighter, Rawlings bat. Again, it's led him well. He's got a couple of hits, a couple of runs. Runner at first, 2 outs. Nabavi in and out of his glove, not in time. He knows it. He's got to squeeze out first before he gets up. That was his first chance on a throwdown today. He'll get that one going here as the runner gets the second on the stolen base and needed to be ready for that as Arnold's got good wheels. But it will be a strike. That was a fastball, was it not?
It was.
Yeah, see, that's everything that Nabavi needed and wanted. So, I'm going to be hard on him. I'm going to be hard on him.
Just a little high, so yeah, it allowed you to stand up.
Yeah,
and maybe
that was
just
perfect.
lick your lips and
everything ready to go. I think he was just too much craving. Again, when you walk around the house, and we did have a visit from Nick Nabavi today. Nick will remind you that he only allowed, I think, 2 base runners to get stolen against him the entire season last year, and that is a threat when you've got a kid behind the dish that can block, but it can also get you. Get those outs at 2. That's a great defensive help for the pitcher. That one's going to be hit, solid hit on a half swing. That'll go to center field. Acord on the cut. That'll come off the back post. As give credit to number 4, Kyler Thiessen. He's 3 for 3 on the day.
Man.
He makes his way in with the RBI single to center field. So put another run and give credit to the Chieftains. Every inning they've generated base runners in here with 2 outs, and they've figured out how to get guys on and to move them around. And we were kind of hoping that Hunter Arnold would have been called out on a strikeout, but he gets on with a walk, and that brings up the 4-hole hitter, number 1, Dalton Belcher, the third baseman. Backwards K in the first, a pop to first base in the second inning. Let's see if we can't get him in another out here. Just misses.
And part of that with the leg kick, I do like the leg kick with a runner on first base. That does allow the runner to get almost an extra step and a half based on that leg kick. So might want to establish a slide step with a runner on first base.
Listen to you, Mike. Bring in the knowledge. We've appreciated Dirk in the past, but Mike, you filled in amazingly. You're exactly right. A little bit shorter stance to be able, and you can even come off of that to potentially a little shorter stance, come off the rubber and have a pick move if needed, as you think about your footwork. So runner at 2-0, 2 outs. And that one will be up just a little.
Hey, you mentioned Dirk. I just want to tell you, I spoke to him the other day via text. And,
you did.
I invited him to come up and grab a headset any time, but he gave me an update on Gavin. Gavin's playing some college ball, pitching middle relief, learning that, hey, you got to hit your spots and all sorts of stuff. So
that one's going to be left up top for ball 4, so that's a walk. That'll send third baseman Dalton Belcher to first base, and that'll bring up number 8, 5-hole hitter, center. Is that left fielder? Yes, it is. Caleb Meshbergler.
And let's see, he flied out to shortstop, the Cooper play, and then struck out looking.
Yeah, a little backwards K. See if Nichols can get him here. A little bit of small little jam here. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. One's a little bit low. I would have liked Nabavi to kind of hang tight on that just a little bit, but I know he wants to protect the ball there with runner at second.
Right.
Count moves to 1-0. Any advice here for Brody here with runners at first and second after that quick start?
No, he does a good job of watching his runners. Runner at second, not taking a huge lead, but he is peeking over there, so I like to see that composure. Sometimes as a freshman, you're going to just, you got to worry about throwing strikes. You got to keep those runners honest. So I appreciate him looking over and keeping an eye on it.
As Brody gets a little bit of encouragement from the dugout. 2-0 here, 2 outs, runners at first and second. That's strike. I'm not sure, if you're
with 2 outs, yeah. I'm really surprised he showed bunt there.
I'm just saying, maybe just trying to get in his eyes to get a free ball, I guess. But so that moves the count to 2-1. All that to me gives Brody Nichols a target against the right-hander, Meshberger. That one's going to be hit to Frazee. That's going to be an easy flip. He'll go 1, and that'll be out number 3. So Wildcats do hold a couple of runners, get the out. 6-3 as we move to top of 4. Wildcats do allow one more run and find themselves down 9-2. Hang tight, be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement, large scale.
All right, sorry about that, Randy, at Rhino Roofing. We'll have to cut over here as we've got top of 4 action here on CWTV. Neiman Ababi, Mike Shaline, bringing the action on a cold Actually, not as windy anymore. The flag's down, but
Right.
A tough night here for the Wildcats as they find themselves down 7 runs. Hunter Gibson, the junior DH here for the Wildcats. Hunter's played a little first base here for the Cashion. I think he actually had a couple innings there against Okarche. Takes first pitch ball, second pitch ball inside, 2-0.
Hunter had a nice hit last time up, line drive to center field.
He did. Was able to get in on a Derek Shaline hit, 3-0. And so we do have Hunter Arnold, pitcher, 2-hole hitter. We had him at a 40 count. Is that
40
right?
count after 3 innings, 30 strikes, 10 balls. So
it's down low for ball.
That's ball 4.
Come on, Hunter. Little coaching here from my man Mike. Hunter was like, no, I want to hit.
I was like, I'll take base runners at this point.
Yeah, we definitely will for sure. So as the DH, Hunter Gibson takes 4 straight balls. He heads down to first base. And that brings up my man Derek Shaline. Derek, first baseman, again, had a hit in the first inning. Was able to drive in an RBI. Was caught peeking trying to get the third. That's 5 straight balls. If you're playing softball, the girls would be chanting 5 in a row, 5 in a row, that's 5 in a row, that's 5 in a row.
Oh, yes. I hear it in my sleep.
And that's a call strike. And I'll tell you what, I had 4 boys at the ballpark, and I hated softball chants. But I tell you now with my daughter Kate, I absolutely love it. I think softball is the greatest sport in the entire universe. So much fun, so fast, and I love again all the songs. So I've come full circle, or 180 on the whole softball chants as my man Derek fouls that one off, moves the count to 1-2. So I know here it's, as we say, time to shorten up and look right field, right?
Yeah, he told me the other day, he goes, the pitcher was pitching so slow, Dad, I didn't choke up because I didn't want to be faster bat, but he has choked up a little bit here. So
let's see what happens. Breaking ball in the dirt, no run there as Hunter Gibson trots back to 1, so that moves the count 2-2. No outs. Wildcats have got to produce something here. Or they're in the danger zone here, getting kind of run out of town, which does not happen at all for the Wildcats. Give credit to Calumet Chieftains taking advantage of hits and errors by the Wildcats. That's up top inside. Full count. So Derek working back to a full count. He's going to have a chance here. He's probably going to get to stare at something. Breaking ball or fastball from Arnold?
I think you're going to see the breaking ball. I think you see the curveball.
Woof! Derek was going to not allow any chances. That's going to hit somebody's nice infinity. Can't be parking right there.
He wasn't. That was ball 4 probably low and away, but he was like, I'm not taking a chance.
It was absolutely ball 4, and he did what he needed to do. So we may see fastball coming right back, and he does. That's a big old gapper. Center field, that'll move Hunter Gibson to 2, and that's another base hit. Stay hot, Derek Shaline.
Man, love to see it. He's definitely barreling up some balls. He's been spending a lot of time in the cages, and it's paying off.
Yep.
So
I tell you what, he's making his sister proud, who I think is a little better hitter than Derek. But
we'll be sharing that. We'll be flipping that one and putting it on.
Brooke was phenomenal last Sunday. She absolutely had 3 straight mashes in a big game Sunday afternoon for the Bombers, but we'll let Derek live that one. That was a good one. So that'll bring up Carson Gump, left fielder here for the Wildcats here with runners at first and second. Wildcats need to get something going. No outs. Let's see if we see a little bunty.
There
we
you
sure
go.
do.
And you do.
Inside. That's going to be Hunter. Get there, son. Throw to 3 is not in time, but Hunter eventually gets there.
You got to take off when you see it go to the backstop.
You can't see it on the TV screen because we don't have much of a camera angle, but Hunter Gibson eventually gets to third base. We love you, Hunter.
All that work and you don't get a stolen base for it.
So runners at second and third. Ball 1 here for Carson Gump doing his work. Outside for ball 2. So good work there by Carson Gump, staying patient. Arnold's kind of losing a little bit of control here as we've gone to the bottom or top of 4. Let's see if he stays there. Wildcat needs something to go. Gump getting a hold of that one just a little ahead. I like the idea.
Hey, I like the adjustment because I felt like so far he'd been behind it. So this one he's kind of in front of it, and maybe this one will go through the white uprights here for a base hit. So
I love that. 2-1 here for the sophomore Carson Gump. Absolutely love his athleticism. A little behind, you talked about it, a little behind on that one. So count moves to 2-2, most likely a breaking ball outside or something outside. Carson's got to get those toes on the chalk. Runners at second and third, no outs. Wildcats down 7. Need a base hit, need something. That's up top for full count. So the breaking ball didn't move. Fastball, breaking ball.
I thought breaking ball last time it was 2 fastballs, so I guess we got to go fastball here.
All right, let's see what happens. As Gump with a full count, no outs, trying to get to first base and maybe even get a run in. It's going to be hit to right side. Tag up Gibson at third. It's caught. Gibson, come on, son, come on. You'll get there. So RBI sac fly. Wildcats get a run.
Hey, first of all, great job by Carson Gump putting the ball on the right side,
Absolutely.
hitting it deep, long enough to score the run, and Hunter's chugging as best as he can at home, and he scores like he's the Usain Bolt that scored, and he's like, let's go.
Hey, you gotta love the. You know what? Hunter Gibson loves baseball, right? So
He does.
So let him have it. So 9-3, Wildcats get that. And you said it. Hey, man, Carson Gump, fantastic work. He had runners at second and third, no outs, sac fly. That's the kind of stuff that's going to help you down the road.
Absolutely.
For sure. All right, so with that, Nathan Ababi up to bat, right-hander. We probably see a little bunty here. I have a feeling. Let's see what happens. As the right-hander who had a strikeout in the second inning. Derek Shaline at third, 1 out for the Wildcats. Let's see if he shows it here. He'll call time. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
It's exactly what you do. Not comfortable, own the box, son.
Yep. And for those young kids watching at home, you can ask for time. Make sure you're granted it before you get out of the box. Nathan did, so.
Up outside for ball 1. Again, the Wildcats needing to produce something here. And we're able to do a little bit of that thanks to Hunter Gibson and Derek Shaline, and a little sac fly by Carson Gump. That's inside low for strike 1. I wouldn't have swung at that either.
Especially if you're trying to hit a ball on the right side, if that's the plan here. You don't want that inside.
Oof.
That was a nice breaking ball
Arnold
right there.
gets that one, strike 2. Nathan's going to have to bow up. I'm really shocked they didn't try to bunt him here, so they're giving Nababi a chance here as he chokes up a smidge. You have to go right side. Let's see what he does here. It's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2. All right, breaking ball, fastball.
2-2 breaking ball.
Okay. Most likely outside Nababi.
With a short backstop, 2-2 breaking ball with a runner on third.
That's up. Ooh, that's going to hit him. Nathan takes a look at the pitcher. Says, hey, son, you got a base runner. All right, says Nababi trots to 1. Looks like we'll have a little conversation here as Coach Thiessen will come out and talk to Hunter Arnold. So if you're the Wildcats, what's the story?
You're stealing Nathan. That's the story.
All right, so Wildcats bottom the lineup producing now. That's been something that hasn't happened in this game or the last game. So give credit to the guys 6, 7, 8, and 9. Max Higdon up to bat here. Let's see if at least he can put something in play. He did pop to second base. It was a kind of a bleeder there. Something like that might help the Wildcats. Maybe something a little bit deeper, but it was good to see Higdon put a bat on the ball.
You got Higdon or you got Maroney?
Oh, my apologies, Maroney. Got him.
They're both down there talking to Coach. So
my bad. If there's anyone that could get a hold of one, it's going to be Camden Maroney. The kid can literally lift a house.
Oh, looks like we will have a pitching change, and I'm not sad by that.
All right, so with the pitching change, we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll take it back to Rhino Roofing. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while writing business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
All right, welcome back. Pitching change has been completed as looks like Dalton Belcher, who is third baseman for Coach Thiessen and the Chieftains, will come out to the mound. It'll be a done day for Hunter Arnold. Really impressed with the lefty. I think he's going to help them go a long way. And in fact, this is a team that again finished 25-5 and reached the semifinals of the Fall State Championship, state tournament this past year. So again, this is a good squad. And they've seen, when we talk about fall baseball, those are some good teams.
Right.
All right, so runner, go ahead.
Kingston Arnold is going into third.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't see. There you have some darker numbers. I don't know who's in right field now.
Okay, maybe Arnold's Connor Arnold went to center. That'll bring up Camden Maroney, the senior. How could I forget Cheese up to bat, the right-hander. Breaking ball, that'll be called strike. So a good start there by Belcher. Nabavi at first. Derek Shaline at third. Let's see if
I'd like to see Nathan get a big lead, especially you're not dealing with a lefty anymore.
No lefty. That's exactly right. They're telling him to get a little bit more.
Bigger, Nathan.
Runner goes. Throw to two. Cut. Not there. So stolen base Nabavi as the shortstop comes up on the first third play there for the Chieftains. Easy base, easy bag there for Nabavi, the junior. So runners at second and third. Camden Maroney, they're out there for you, son. Go have a hand or go get a hack. Oh, it's cold, my friend. It's cold.
It is getting cold.
I think we need to pass a bond to get a dome stadium. How cool would that be? A dome stadium for baseball and football.
There you go.
I don't know. I think that might be going a little too far. Camden Maroney takes third pitch up top for 2-1 as he gets the sarcastic good eye comment from the dugout. As he definitely should. Now, he did swing at a high pitch.
That's right.
To strike out, so maybe they're just giving him a hard time. So 2-1 here. Runners at second and third. Wildcats again getting one run off the sac fly by Carson Gump. Wildcats working on their second pitcher here for the Chieftains. Fourth inning play here in the Calumet Festival. How many teams? How many different teams out here?
That's a great question. I'll have to see the
take a look.
The schedule.
Fastball swung on. Camden wanted all of that one. So with 2 balls and 2 strikes, Camden will just have to choke up and shorten up that swing a little bit, get a piece of that ball, maybe go right side. Give a chance for Derek Shaline to come in. Wildcats again with just 1 out. Trying to chip away at what was a 7-run lead. Now it's just 6, 9-3. Up top, outside, ball 3. So Cam Maroney staying alive.
Hey, you asked the question. So earlier it was Calumet versus Hammond.
Oh, so Calumet's already played a game.
Yep.
Okay.
They played at 1:30, and then Hammond played MO.
Okay, I saw that.
And now Calumet and Cashion. So
right.
that ends it today. Tomorrow it's Calumet and Southwest Covenant. Then Southwest Covenant and Vici, and then Calumet comes back and plays Vici.
Wow, they're getting a lot
again.
of games at home.
They are.
Wow, good for them. I didn't think that was possible even in a festival, but good for them. Full count for the Cheese Man, Camden Maroney. Oh! That's a strikeout. Took that one. I think if he would have laid off of that one, but can't blame him. Anything close, you got to take a hat.
Right.
So.
And that brings up Max Higdon. I can hear Coach Wade from the dugout going, just confidence, 1-4, just confidence.
So the lefty up to bat. Wildcats with runners at second and third. Nabavi at 2. Derek Shaline at 3.
Hey, I like the healthy cut right there.
First pitch strike. Strike 1. Belcher, who came in relief for Hunter Arnold.
Man, if Max can find a way on here, it does bring the top of the order up. So you'd like to have a chance at a big inning.
2-out rally in effect. Up top, that ball does not come down. So for ball 1, so 1-1 here. Max Higdon had a great catch for the Wildcats in the last inning. Kind of started the rally, the defensive rally, as Brody Nichols, the freshman, came out on the mound. So you're going to give it to him?
There we go. So Max was his hand of asking for time, and 2 seconds later, you have it. So.
I think the umpire's letting him know he saw it. Have a good conversation. We appreciate our umpires. Again, Mike, I know you're a baseball umpire. We can't have the game without them. Don't always agree, but definitely really, really appreciate it. And it's a situation where we get to be Homer television here on Cashion Wildcat TV and on Balls and Strikes. The lefty Higdon up to bat. Gets a piece of that one. Just a little behind. We'll move the count to 1-2 here. So well ahead, most likely, with the right-hander against the lefty. You're going to look to try to it's to the right-hander's advantage, I guess, in essence.
Oh, for sure here.
Be able to work to that outside.
We'll see what we got. I bet it's away. And catcher bounces out outside.
Big hit! Oh! It's going to hit the pitcher. That's going to score a run.
Go, Max. Go, Max.
Higdon is on base, and we got an RBI. Max Higdon with an absolute rocket.
Wow.
Belcher took one square in the middle of the spine. He's a tough kid. That would have dropped me like no other.
Youch. Coach Thiessen goes out to check on his pitcher, and his pitcher wants no part of it. He says, give me the ball. I want to go throw. That's a tough kid right there.
Absolutely. He may have a little adrenaline in him right now. He may have to catch his breath. He's going to feel that one tomorrow, I promise you. As Max Higdon, as Dirk Pippin would say, hit that one on the screws.
Hey, you throw an outside pitch to a lefty, it's going to maybe come up the middle. That's kind of the rule.
So umpire's going to give him a couple opportunities, rightfully so, to get a couple warm-up pitches. He looks fine. He looks good. Tough kid.
Man.
I don't know if Calumet has football, but if they did, I don't think they do. They could certainly pad him up.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
man, there's a little more juice on it too, I think.
So give credit to Higdon, his first hit of the year. It's an RBI. And that'll bring up natural leadoff here, Cooper Frazee. Cooper with a home run in the first inning and a K in the third. Runners at first and third. Max has got some good wheels. Let's see if Coach Mounts will try to work him over. But with 2 outs, the idea is that we just, for however it needs to happen, the Wildcats need to keep this rally going. Wildcats found themselves down 9-4. They scored 2 in the first. They were held scoreless in the second and third. Have put 2 up here in the fourth. Unfortunately, the guys from Calumet have put up 3 in the first, 5 in the second, and 1 in the third. Again, Brody Nichols coming in relief thus far, giving up 1 run. Runner goes.
Oh.
They didn't tag him.
They didn't tag him. There was no tag.
So there's no force on a stolen base. So with that idea, Max Higdon with his first stolen base of the season gets on. Wildcats second and third. And the shortstop here in that situation, I think, is all his eyes were on if the runner was coming to third.
Right.
So I think he would have had a chance maybe on the tag, but give him credit. So with the runners at second and third, we've got ball 1 here for Cooper Frazee. Cooper's going to call a little time here, a little cat and mouse here.
I wasn't sure if it was a ball or strike, so we'll go back and
he didn't throw the fist. He didn't throw the hand. So I think he's been using left hand for ball and right hand for strike. Breaking ball in the dirt as Nabavi heads back to third. Nabavi's going to be a guy that even with this short, shallow backstop is going to look to be aggressive. He loves to show off, so we'll see what happens here. So a little conversation as catcher Hunter Navanek gets it going. If you're the Wildcats here, runners at second and third, you've got Cooper Frazee here. I mean, is it just green light all the way?
Oh, totally. You saw what he did in the first inning. Absolutely. The wind is picked up a tad.
It sure has. Maybe they know Cooper's up to bat. That's up top, ball 3, 30-30.
Well, and you notice, that first at bat does play a factor here when you're calling pitches. So he's not going to groove him anything. Now you're 3-0, and I think you're probably still not grooving him anything. So,
yeah. So 3-0 count here, 2 outs. Runners at second and third here for the Wildcats. Cooper Frazee up to bat. That's going to be a right side pop. It's going to go straight up. Unfortunately, that's going to fall in the hands, and the rally is over here in the second inning. Wildcats do get 2. Cut that lead to 5, 9-4. Chieftains up. Go to timeout. Be right back right after this.
Staying here. He said I said something that wasn't.
What?
Of course. I do that a lot. Say stuff that doesn't sound right.
All right, welcome back to Calumet, Oklahoma. The Calumet Festival is the Cashion Wildcats taking on the number 3 ranked Calumet Chieftains in Class B. And there's nothing B or Class B about this team. Again, Cody Thiessen and his Chieftains went 25-5 and were fall ball Class A runner-ups. So salty quality club here. And I love Coach Mount and his scheduling. Again, we don't have district play, so you got to go out and play good teams. Wildcats ranked 8th in Class 2A, taking on the number 3 ranked Chieftains. Find themselves down 5 runs, 9-4. Wildcats getting 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and been able to kind of slow the bleeding down as Brody Nichols, the freshman's been able to come in. He threw a nice inning there at the bottom of 3, only allowing 1 run. He'll find himself back out on the mound here as we move to bottom of 4. And if you're new to high school baseball, we don't play 9 innings, we play 7. And run rule effect is in play. So I believe here in this particular festival, it's is it?
I know in the last game, I don't know, and I asked him because I asked the umpire, I would like to know what the run rule limits are, and he said, well, it's kind of up to coaches. We decided in the last game it was 10 after 4, 8 after 5. So I don't know if those same rules are in effect here.
Okay. Nonetheless, Wildcats need a lot of defense and a lot of offense here as they've got. They're going to be coming down to their last 6 outs. Nice little throw there by Nabavi Cashion. He's catching in today. First start at catcher. Played left field against Okarche as Wildcats have welcomed back several basketball players. And Nabavi, one of them. Chance Acord in center field, batting 2-hole is another, as well as Max Higdon in right field, who had that last hit RBI for the Wildcats. And Carson Gump, who had a sack fly. So the basketball guys coming in and getting slowly acclimated. So it's Brody Nichols here as we move to bottom of 4. Fastball swung on, chopped foul by number 6. That's Carson Cooper, the DH. Carson on the day has 2 hits. No runs. He's had a good day, a couple RBIs. Again, really impressed with this Calumet team. Fantastic facilities. You can tell this town loves baseball. And this is an absolutely clean park, clean area. Well done. Not great for our camera, but that's our only complaint.
I think I saw on their dugout 2017 Field of the Year.
Field of the Year. Okay. Based on the overseed rye here tonight, I don't doubt it. Looks fantastic. Got the lines out there. Again, 0-1 here for Nichols. That one's chopped foul. Actually, is that is it 1-2?
I have 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. That's what I thought. We'll get that.
Calumet will be back at our place returning this trip.
Okay.
On looks like the 28th of March.
Okay.
28th of March.
Yeah, Coach Mount's looking to find as much stiff competition. That's strike 3.
Roll around.
And the Bobby works that one around. So Brody Nichols with another K. Love seeing that from my man. As he gets Carson Cooper, the DH, with out number 1 on the backwards K. Brody has, looks like, is that his first K of the night?
I believe that's probably right. Let me look at some stats. Oh, no, not at all. That is his 4th K of the night.
Okay, my bad. Oh, my apologies. Sorry, Nichols family.
Man.
How did that happen?
I'm going to go back and.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll go look. How about this? He came in the second inning, right?
No, came in the third.
Huh?
Third. Oh, did he come in the second?
Came in the second.
Oh, yeah, he did. He came in to clean up. That's exactly right. Yeah, my apologies. Way to go, Brody. 1-0 here, 1 out. Inside fastball. That'll be ball 2. Get a little encouragement from the family. Again, Brody, part of this freshman class that's absolutely stacked. I mean, stacked. The future is bright for Coach Mounts. Again, he's got a solid senior class, a very full stacked junior class. That one's going to get popped up. Chance Acord will come under that for out number 2.
Nice.
So nice work there by the juniors. Speaking of the juniors, it's really, I think, when we think about it, it's really the sophomore class. It's kind of the shallow class here on the, the Cashion Wildcats. But again, future is absolutely bright. So pop to center.
And by the way, I did look. Brody had 2 strikeouts in the second, 1 in the third, and now 1 here in the fourth.
Okay. All right. And that'll bring up Hunter Navicek, the catcher. Hunter was a part of that blistering second inning for the Chieftains. Reached on error. No call time as Brody gets it squared away. And this is kind of the game within the game. Now Bobby's learning the calls, the signals from Coach Jay, and we'll get that out to Brody. 2 outs, first pitch, strike. Great start there for the freshman. In this freshman class, I think it's about 1,500 of them out here. Mounts only travels 22, but he's got a few freshmen out here. Ryder Likens at first base has seen some time. Breaking ball, drop it in.
Nice.
Strike 2, nice work. We've seen Kyle Yao in center field in the preseason. Did he start yesterday?
He started the last game. He started against Okarchi.
Yep, so Kyle started. So another great freshman out in the outfield that has a great bat.
Brody Nichols is making a statement right here for some playing time. Kyle Yao has made a statement for playing time. So
drop third strike on the breaking ball, and the Bobby's got plenty of time. Throw to ones there. That'll be another K for my man, Brody Nichols. The Wildcats send the Chieftains down in order 1, 2, 3. We go to top of 5. Wildcats down 5. Hang tight. Be right back. CWTV.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success, brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment. 405-283-6565.
I heard it was Coach's kid, and then they got a transfer that came in. So,
all right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcats TV Baseball Production 2023. Appreciate you guys joining me. It's Neiman Abavi, or joining us, Neiman Abavi and Mike Shaline, bringing tonight's action. Friday Night Baseball live from the Calumet Festival in Calumet, Oklahoma. Wildcats taking on the home team Chieftains. And they find themselves down, but a mini little rally here, and give credit to my man, freshman. What can you say about Brody Nichols? Coming in and cleaning up some messes here.
Man, 3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts. And you could argue that it was 6 strikeouts on the one, and no runs given up in that situation had that occurred.
That's exactly right.
Impressive. No, and hey, Calumet athletes all around. They made it in basketball. They made it to the state finals.
That's right.
I think got beat up by Kate. I think maybe it was Sealing or Cato. I forget.
Okay.
But I know they were runners up. But hey, I've come out here and officiated them in basketball, and those boys can get up and down. So
I believe it. All right, Wildcats find themselves in a little bit of a jam. Have slowly chipped away down 9-4. Finally get their first scoreless inning against the Chieftains as we move to top of 5. Up to bat is junior Chance Acord for the Wildcats. Chance will ask for time, and Chance again on the year already has a home run, has grounded out in the first inning 4-3, and had a walk in the third. Let's see if we can't get him back out on the base path. Big hit, center field. That's deep. Center field's going to track right under it, and it will be an out. Well, that thing hung up in the wind there. If he would have had a little bit more rope on that, it would have been a deep hit. But love seeing Chance, and you're seeing his power right there.
Absolutely, and I mean he hits it to the deepest part of the ballpark here. Coach's kid back there to make a catch. There's no doubt there's a reason why he's playing center field. So
that'll be out number one. Well struck ball there by Acord. That'll bring up Preston Cotter, third baseman on the Wildcats. See if Preston can get on court. He'll stare at first base strike.
That was a little low, I thought, but so did Preston. That's why he checked it, but it'll be a called strike nonetheless.
Don't chase, just get you one. Let's see what happens here as Cotter facing up against Belcher. Belcher coming in relief for Arnold.
Ball's got a nice little bite at the end.
Strike two, so 0-2, and that's been the story for Cotter today. He's fallen quickly behind. Not had a chance. Get some encouragement from the hometown crowd. See what happens here. Up top, doesn't come down, so most likely.
Trying to get the big kid to swing up through the high stuff. And this is another one of those situations. Preston's been a little bit early. He's not choking up here with 2 strikes. He says, nope, I need to let this ball travel a little more.
1-2 here, 1 out. On deck is Hunter Gibson for the Wildcats. Need to get a little bit of rally going. Break a ball outside. That falls outside the zone for ball 2. 2-2.
That's a pitch that cut pretty hard on the out. That looked pretty good halfway down and then just cut hard out. Good eye by Preston there.
2-2, 1 out. See if he stays outside or up top. As Belcher was able to get out quick, 0-2 on the junior. Wow, just a lot of time.
There is a lot of freezing the batter in the batter's box there.
Yeah,
so.
you know, and people wonder why there's a shot clock in essence in baseball nowadays, or a pitch clock, I should say. Ooh, swung on tip, and that'll be strike 3. That's a tough one. I don't blame Cotter for swinging, but I think if there was any other count, he probably would have let that one go.
Right.
So that'll move us to 2 outs here, top of 5, and that'll bring up Hunter Gibson. So Wildcats will need to put up the bat signal for the 2-out rally.
I like it. See, here's I would have asked for time again. I mean, it just takes a bit too long.
That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. Hunter on the day, DHing. Had a hit in the first, had a run, and had a walk in a run in the 4th inning based on that sac fly by Carson Gump.
And a head-first slide at the plate.
Didn't need to be. Little Pete Rose action.
That's right. Hunter hustle.
That's up top and high and outside for ball 2. 2-0 here for Hunter. Hunter getting ahead here against Belcher. Belcher's done great work working ahead in the count. It's been the opposite in the situations when he gets behind. Wow.
That is 7 straight balls to Mr. Gibson. Maybe they see the 4-hole spot and they throw around it.
Let's see what happens here. So dirty 30 for my man Hunter Gibson. 3-0, 2 outs. That last 30 count was with Cooper Frazee. He swung and popped to right. That was the auto take.
That might have been
of all auto takes there.
Right. That was coach saw the 3-0 last time and said, "Nope, we'll take
we're
base
taking
runner."
that. We're taking that one. So 3-1 here is the free pass there for Belcher with the strike. Oh, watches that one drop in and out of the glove. 3-2 here, full count for Hunter Gibson. Takes a deep breath. Is that a voodoo bat he's swinging?
It is. Gold version.
The gold voodoo. These kids and their bats. All right, let's see what happens here. Wildcats need a little 2-out rally, down 5, and oh my goodness, we're going to be here till midnight. Mr. Belcher.
We got the sign, and we'll step off.
All right, so a little communication error or opportunity here between him and the catcher, and Belcher with a little smile there trying to make sure he gets it right. Hey, better safe than sorry.
Right.
So, pitcher, catcher always have that conversation.
And stay locked in. Remember, it's 3-2 here. Stay locked in at the plate.
All right. On deck, Derek Shaline said, come on, Hunter, make it happen for us. One or the other on this pitch. That's up top
there
for ball 4, so 2 straight walks for my man Hunter Gibson. And as he trots to 1, that'll bring up Derek Shaline, number 16 on the field. Number 1 in your heart, Derek. Again, a fantastic day, a couple of hits. Had a run there in the 4th inning on that sacrifice fly from Carson Gump. Speaking of Carson Gump, he's on deck. Hunter Gibson on first. Derek Shaline now here with a fresh count. Not much of a lead here for Hunter. Big hit. It's going to go straight up.
Not deep
high.
enough this time.
It's going to go to center field, and it'll be caught. So Wildcats strand 1 as Derek Shaline just gets a little under that one. Then it'll be out number 3. Pop to line out to 8. Wildcats end it there as we move to bottom of 5. Hang tight. Be right back. CWTV.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain and Grange. Still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
All right, welcome back. Calumet, Oklahoma, Calumet Festival. Neiman Abavi, Mike Shaline bring in tonight's action here at the Calumet Festival. The Wildcats taking on the home team Chieftains, number 3 in Class B. And definitely showing that today because this is no slouch team in the Cashion Wildcats. They're 8 in Class 2A and definitely going to be vying for the 3rd straight state tournament appearance and hopefully a chance to go a little bit further, maybe get that gold ball. Wildcats find themselves down 5. Big shout out to all the fine folks watching. We're getting some great comments via Twitter. I know big thanks to my man Randy Miller of Rhino Roofing, one of our star platinum sponsors. Let me know my mic is hot. I do. I'm just too lazy to turn it off. But yes, thank you, Randy. Muchos gracias. Brody Nichols on the mound. The freshman stays out there for the Wildcats. Starts off. Should have been a strike. Did we lose something? Nope, I guess not. Wow. That's a great pitch.
I got no problem with that pitch. He'll bring it in just a tad, but I got no problem with where it was.
Wow. All right. Brody Nichols has been fantastic. There's 43 pitches here, 44 pitches.
What was it? What did I say? 48 through 3 innings. So
we'll get that strike.
What was that? There you go. Currently, so far, what do you say? Oh, yeah, 47 pitches through 3 innings. So.
All right, so 1-1 count here. Again, lead off as Kingston Arnold, number 7 for the right-hander for the Chieftains. Again, just a great facility here, fantastic field. I mean, it's in immaculate shape. Almost looked like it's field turf for a moment there.
Right.
2-1 here for Nichols, the freshman. Comes right back, drives a charge into a pop. Let's see, Derek Shaline will come up on that one. Will make the out. So Derek Shaline, junior first baseman, coming up, whipping it around. Will be out number 1. Good chase down by Nabavi, as well as the Wildcats needing outs and needing runs. Do get that one there as they get Kingston Arnold to pop up. That'll be out number 1. That'll bring up leadoff number 13, Caleb Thiessen, the center fielder, lefty. Has a hit, a walk, and had a K in the 3rd. So defensively getting better for us here. Nichols' little action on that first pitch. That'll be fouled off for strike 1. Again, appreciate you guys watching here. Our numbers are getting up, my
Are
friend.
they?
Yeah, getting up. We're getting close to 1,000 viewers per game. I love seeing it.
That's pretty good.
Make sure you guys keep tracking with us through the season. The Wildcats are going to be good, I promise you. Coach Mounts is not he's not redoing, he's reloading. That one is a little bit low. That was a worm chaser, worm burner. Brody Nichols get readjusted as the count goes to 1-1 against the lefty for the Chieftains.
He might get you a pair of these shoes just to wear around the house. No, the ones that he's wearing.
Those New Balances?
Yeah, those are nice.
I like them. I'm going to get some New Balance, some fresh foams. That's hit. Well struck. Cooper Frazee with the dive. Not enough as it bounces off his glove. And give credit to Caleb Thiessen. You want to lead off. He's done it. He's reached 3 out of 4 times, a couple of hits and a walk. He's scored a couple runs, actually 3 runs. Actually, no, 2 runs. And so with 1 out, that brings up 2-hole hitter number 10, Hunter Arnold, the pitcher, starting pitcher here. Arnold with 3 runs himself today. Again, the Chieftains doing a lot of work with the top of the lineup.
Notice he comes up here. You see this bat, and that is not a wood bat that you see in his hand. That is actually a metal bat that's made to look like a wood bat. So you'll hear it if he makes contact.
Those sneaky kids. Sneaky kids. Who makes that? Marucci?
Yep.
Marucci over the last, what would you say, last 7 years has just absolutely exploded?
Blown it up, for sure.
Yeah. Shaline with the grab at ones. Look for the double play opportunity. Throwback is not in time. Great job by the junior gobbling it up.
Man.
Smart play to get that lead runner at second. Cooper Frazee with the bag and the throwback. Not in time, but great out there by the Wildcats as they've got 2 on the Chieftains here at the bottom of 5.
So that's a fielder's choice. Out at 2.
So with 2 outs, Kyler Thiessen with the highlighter bat. I love that term that Mike offered up. Breaking ball just misses. He'll get the ball there, but good pitch there for Brody against Thiessen. Kyler, the shortstop, has 3 hits on the day. You don't mind that.
And they've all been pretty much straight up the middle.
That one's going to go to Cotter. He'll hit that one. Throw is in time. A little high, but nice work there by Shaline, and that's out number 3. And that's what we've expected to see defensively from the Wildcats. Give credit to Brody Nichols and give credit to Cashion defense making plays as they only allow 1 runner, get 3 outs, and end that one as we move to top of 6. Wildcats have 6 outs left. Be right back right after this.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm
talk about that?
with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years.
All right, welcome back. 6th inning, top of 6 here as the Wildcats taking on the hometown Chieftains from Calumet and the Calumet Festival. Neiman and Bobby, Derek, Mike Shaline. I'm going to do that all season, aren't I, Mike?
Nah, that's all right. Hey, my son's playing well. You can call me
as
Derek all day long.
I'll call you Brooke Shaline. I'll be saying that, too. Brooke is, we like her game, too. But appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV production of Cashion Wildcat Baseball. The Wildcats have found themselves down in a little jam here, down 5 runs, 9-4. They've done better defensively. They've only allowed the Chieftains 1 run over the last 3 innings. Carson Gump, who had a sac fly, was able to kind of get the Wildcats started back in the 4th inning. Finds himself leading off here in the 6th. It's Nathan Ababi, catcher, on deck for the Wildcats. Let's see if the Wildcats can get something going here against Belcher, who's come in relief of Arnold.
Get
chopper to pitcher,
Get past the pitcher.
On top of his
Get
head.
Get down the line.
And the speed by Gump, and he's there safe. So we'll give E1 there for Carson Gump. But the Wildcats at this point do not care, just need base runners.
Hey, you need a lead off of the inning to get on. That's what you need.
So that'll bring up Nathan Nababi. Nathan Nababi, who had a hit by pitch at his last at bat.
By the way, Carson getting his timing a little bit. We were talking about being on the left side and the right side. That one was right up the middle.
He chopped it up right to pitcher out of his glove, hit him on top of the head. Carson with a baby lead over there. Nababi will stare at first pitch, has a chance. Oh, send him, they will. No cover. That'll be a stolen base on a pass ball. So give credit to Gump getting to second base. So Wildcats with a good start here to the 6th inning. Nababi does have 1-0 here.
Man, I'd almost bunt this thing down the first
I know.
base
Right now
line.
at this point, absolutely. Let's see if he gets the sign. I totally agree. As Nababi,
I wouldn't go third. I'd go first. And I think
base.
you
Let's
can
see if he
beat
shows
him.
it at least. He's going to have to get a quick turn here. He's going to steer that one in the dirt. Ball 2-20 for Nathan Nababi. And I have been surprised. I thought they would have bunted him even last at bat. Right. He got hit by pitch. Coach Mounts.
And this is one of those things, if you show bunt, where the shortstop's playing, Gump's got this base stolen if you even show it.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Unless they keep the third baseman home.
That's down low for ball 3, 30, dirty 30 for Nathan Nababi.
There's no bunt now. Let's see if you can get on your own.
A little cigarette smoke going on here. Catching my nose.
It's not my friend.
Yeah. We have a Kyle Yao sighting on deck here for the Wildcats. Nababi steering at 3-0. Carson Gump, the sophomore, at second base. Nababi will stare at strike one. He was trying to sell that one.
That one was close enough, I think.
Yeah. All right, so a 3-1 count here. Runner at 2. Nababi will have to get his toes on the chalk, figure it out. Gump at 2, no outs here. Wildcats looking to try to get a mini rally going here in the 6th inning.
I would just get in there, fired up. Get in there, fired up, too. Here we go.
So Nababi looked at that one. I agreed with him. That was a little outside. The gracious zone here. 3-2 full count. Up top, that should be ball 4. It is. Nababi will head down. That'll be a walk. And that'll bring up Kyle Yao, the freshman, number 25. Plays a little outfield here for Coach Mounts and the bunch. Coming in for Camden Maroney. Kyle has had a fantastic preseason.
He has.
Has just figured out ways to get on base. Has had some great hits. Got to get that kid in the weight room. He's got good length. But certainly has a great bat speed and definitely loves seeing what he can do here.
We're number 25 today. It was 6 the other day.
So right-hander Kyle Yao, the freshman. Wildcats digging deep here. Getting a couple sophomores and freshmen to come in here against the number 3 Chieftain. Shows bunt. Drops at first base line. It is an absolute gorgeous bunt.
Oh, the second baseman
hustled.
Oh,
my gosh. Kyle Yao almost had him one right there. Sacrifice bunt moves runners to second and third, and the only thing that would have made that perfect is Kyle Yao to be safe at first. Fantastic play by the freshman, and that'll be out one, but not after Nababi and Gump make it to second and third, and that'll bring up the left-hander, the lefty Max Higdon, who had a base hit right off the middle of the pitcher Belcher.
Man, I'm not sure you could have placed that button
it was
any better. It was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Sometimes they do just excellent defensive execution as well, but everybody did the right thing on that play.
Yeah, give credit to the Chieftains as they were able to make the conversion, because a lot of times you're right, it turns into a circus out there with that deep of a bunt. But fantastic play. Love seeing that. Young guys making plays today. Up top, Higdon leaves that one alone. Good eye, as they say. 1-1 here for the sophomore. No reason to chase anything. The pressure's on the pitcher here with runners at second and third. Gump with enough speed. Pass ball maybe on the right or left, deep on the right or left side of the catcher, and may have a chance to score a run. Wind has picked back up. As you can tell, my teeth are chattering. Up top, Higdon wisely leaves that one out there. 2-1. Appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcat TV. It was a good start, terrible middle. Wildcats picking it back up defensively and offensively. Have a chance to maybe get a couple runs here in the top of 6. Oh goodness, that's going to be
hit
danger.
a mile high.
Danger. Auto tag for Gump, and that'll be caught. Unfortunately, just misses that one. And so that'll be very fortunate for the Calumet Chieftains. They've been living life right. Again, a really quality team, but I'm going to tell you, they've had a lot of breaks go their way today.
We were left runners at second and third multiple times, for sure.
And, hits here and there that, for them that have bled and found grass, for us have kind of moseyed into the glove of an outfielder. So, but no one better here with 2 outs. Cooper Frazee, the junior, lead off here for the Wildcats with 2 outs, runners in scoring position. Wildcats need a little 2-out rally here. Breaking ball outside. That was called strike earlier against Nathan Abavi. It's called strike this time against Cooper Frazee.
Well, I think that may be 2, maybe 3 at-bats in a row for Cooper since the home run that he's seen that first pitch breaking ball.
Outside. Yep. I wouldn't have swung at it, though. That's definitely ball territory, in my opinion. 0-1 here for Frazee. Fastball right side. It's got a chance and it drops.
Stay fair.
It does. It's going to hit the corners. That's going to easily score 2 as Frazee trips over 1, but that's a 2 RBI single for the junior Cooper Frazee.
That was an awesome hit down the line. He was thinking double, slipped at first, and it was a great relay coming in there. It's probably fortunate that he did get held up at first base one way or another.
So your cardiac kids, the Cashion Wildcats, found themselves down 8-2, have whittled their way back down 9-6. You were even sort of hunching at a potential run rule.
I just established what the rules were. That's all.
And so with 2 outs, we've got Chance Acord, throw back at 1, not in time, as Cooper Frazee gets dirty. You have to power wash those pants. Great facility here. Great facility. Chance Acord on the day has a couple of opportunities, had a walk, had a huge hit to center field as deep as it could go. Give credit to the Chieftain center fielder for chasing that one down. Stares at strike there. That was a fastball right down the middle.
Big kind of gap, really, in left center. Love to see him find it. I know they got some wheels of that center fielder, but love to see a line drive over where the shortstop would normally play.
Frazee gets back. Good lead there by Frazee. Always love seeing that. Again, Frazee's got some wheels. Kid can move. He can hit. He can pitch. He can catch. He can do a lot of things. And let's see if the Wildcats can get him motoring around. 0-1 here for Acord. No 2 outs here for the Wildcats. 2-out rally in effect. We'll get a timeout here.
Hey, you got a half. Let's go.
Can hear some Cashion faithful out here giving some encouragement. Love it.
Frazee at 1, 2 outs, 0-1 count here. Down 3. Wildcats continue to chip away. Outside. Oof, 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 oof.
Feel like we've seen it called before. Glad it's not.
Yep, that's right. We're happy that time.
Glad it's not.
It's been called strike earlier today. So 1-1 here for Acord. And Acord can definitely hit for power. If Frazee wasn't your leadoff, Acord could be it, for instance. That will stay up high as that one does not fall off the table. One bounces up over the refrigerator. So 2-1 here. Wildcats trying to keep this one going.
Love to see a little rally. Love to see a couple hits in a row here. Sorry, didn't mean to speak over you there.
No, it's all good. Preston Cotter on you can do that anytime, friend. Preston Cotter on deck, waiting to get up. 2-1 here for Acord. Runner at 1 is Frazee. That one's fouled off. 2-2. He needed a swing at that one.
Man, that was a big boy cut right there.
Just missed it. Just missed it. Little high, little inside.
So 2-2. Ducks are wild. 2-2-2.
All right, Wildcats trying to keep this going here as Belcher, the right-hander, has given up a few over here the last couple of innings, coming in relief. Runner goes, swung on a miss. That's strike 3. Rally's over, but the Wildcats do put a couple up. They put 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth. They find themselves down 9-6. We'll go to timeout. Be right back.
Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school.
All right, bottom of 6 here, live from Calumet, Oklahoma. Appreciate you guys joining us. I know we've got a lot of folks watching Friday night baseball. What's better than Cashion Wildcat baseball and hanging out with your best friends, your BFF, Steve Nabavi and Mike Shine.
Your best friend, Dirk.
And BFS. I mean, we're your best
We're
friends.
good.
Well, thank you for welcoming us into your phone, iPad, or smart television at home. We appreciate you guys. Again, free of charge on the Squirtle Network, #1 Squirtle channel in the entire galaxy. Appreciate you guys joining us. Wildcats found themselves down 9-2 after 3 innings and have somehow whittled their way back. Was not a pretty first few innings defensively for the Wildcats. Give credit to the #3 ranked Chieftains. They've put together some good hits, but Wildcats were not clean. But to give credit to freshman Brody Nichols coming on the mound.
Doing
He's been
awesome.
fantastic.
1 run. He's pitched 4 innings. Got 5 strikeouts. He's pitched 56 pitches, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Regards of when could he pitch next. This is a busy week that we got coming up. Going to the Broken Bow, Broken Bow shootout. Pew, pew. Yeah, choo, choo, choo. We have games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So currently right now at Brody Nichols at 56 pitches, he would have to take 2 days rest. So you're taking Saturday and Sunday off. He could even come back and pitch Monday legally. Probably won't, but he can pitch anywhere from, here's the cutoff, 0 to 35 pitches. You don't have to have a single day's rest. 36 to 50, 1 day's rest. 51 to 75, 2 days rest. 76 to 100 is 3 days rest, and 101 plus is 4 days rest.
Yeah,
and
that
a big ice bag.
Yeah, big old. And that comes to play during state tournament time for sure. You'll see
sure.
that as if you remember Mike and I working through the math at
Oh, yes.
each inning, especially in that game 1 with victory for Wildcats over Ampo. All right, so bottom of 6, Wildcats have a little bit of change here as Carson Gump has gone to second base to replace Camden Maroney, and in left field is my man Kyle Yao, the freshman. Speaking of freshmen, it's my man Brody coming up with first pitch strike here against #1 Dalton Belcher, who's in relief pitching for the Chieftains. Wildcats got to get these guys knocked down and get back out on the in the box. That one will go low for ball 1. 1-1, no outs here. Again, Wildcats down to their last 3 outs. Well struck ball. That's a mile high. Yao will be chasing that one down to the wall. That's going to hit off the fence. Throw in keeps Belcher at 2. Well struck ball. The wind got a hold of that one, and it carried. Looked like it moved as Yao was trying to work to his left and back to his right. And the only advice I'd have for him in that situation is find that fence as fast as possible and come back to it. But well struck ball. It was a mile high and almost 300 feet.
He did an excellent job of going back to that fence and crashed into the fence going back to it. And, man, when he picked up that ball, that had some heat coming back in and made its way all the way to the grass on the infield. So that's a heck of a throw.
I agree with you. Yao showing off his arm there. It was a great throw. That'll bring up now Caleb Meshberger, left fielder.
Mishberger's hit everything to this left side so far tonight.
Runner at 2. First pitch strike. So again, no drop off here for Brody.
No, speed hasn't gone down, nothing. So nice to see.
He's not looking like a freshman right now. Breaking ball that goes in the dirt off Nabavi's glove. That'll be a stolen base on the pass ball. I don't know if that caught the plate or not. And Nabavi will ask for time. Maybe he'll talk about placement or where that was.
Yeah.
But easy stolen base there for Belcher as he gets to third base.
That's one of those, hey, you wonder, hey, was that the same pitch that was called?
Yeah.
You know, was he not expecting the breaking ball? So he doesn't. Nathan's one of those guys. He don't mind blockings, but if he knows his possibility, you're kind of more in your mind when it's coming down.
So with the runner at third, no outs. Wildcats will square away and work hard here to keep that runner there. I don't know if Brody will have any pick move. The only pick move that we've seen at third ended up scoring a run for the Chieftains. Going up top, getting a swing there. So nice work there as the count moves to 1-2 here against Meshberg. 5-hole hitter for the Chieftains, number 8.
Oh! Man, I don't know where it looks like that in that camera. It looked pretty good from here.
It looked pretty good. Yeah, so 2-2 count. It's been really hard to ring up these Chieftains here tonight. Nichols will get back to work. 2-2, no outs, runner at 3. Breaking ball, snap it there. Great job by the freshman, working all the way back. Gets the backwards K, out number 1.
Man, his 6th strikeout on the night, and might have earned that one twice.
All right, so that'll bring up 6-hole hitter Carson Cooper, the DH. Has a couple hits and a backwards K. Gets that one. That one will get loose on the breaking ball, and that's going to be a scored run. Nabavi doing everything he can to get in front of that to stop it. It's a tough situation, so count the run. That's 1 run. That's the first run in the last few innings here for the Chieftains. But when you start off with a 9-2 lead, things are a little bit easier. So count goes up to 10-6. That was a strike, I believe.
It was. And that's part of it, the big, huge looping cut. And you try to stop that, and it just happens to go off to the left side. So nothing Nathan can do about that one.
Another breaking ball. That'll be called strike, so 0-2. We'll take it. I think the Calumet folks are saying, hey, what's up? And we're like, yeah, we know. 0-2, 1 out. What do we expect for the freshman right here?
Fastball about 4 inches off the plate.
Okay.
Nope, and I see catcher lineup. That's not going to be the call.
That one was low and away. Let's go, Nabavi. All right, so count moves to 1-2. Getting a conversation from Coach Mount talking about smothering. I agree. You can't take any pitches off. Got to continue to work on your craft and your game. 1-2, 1 out here. That one's straight up. Frazie's going to have a chance to get under this in the grass. So he catch that one, and that'll be out number 2 as Wildcats are able to take care of business there. And that'll bring up 7-hole hitter number 22, Wyatt Dean, right-hander first baseman. Wyatt on the day actually had a strikeout in the first, reached on error in the second. It looked like he popped up to center field or lined out in the 4th inning. I can't tell.
I think that's the one where Chance ran in a long ways and made the catch. So.
Okay.
Oh, you collecting baseballs?
Look.
Man.
There you go, brother. Hey, nice shirt. I like that. Little Boomer Sooner here. Hey, when you come out west and south, sometimes those colors turn to red from orange. Deep shot to center, A-chord under it. Can of corn, out number 3. And outside of that leadoff hit that led to a run, Wildcats find their last breath, their last chance here as we move to top of 7. We'll go to our last set of commercials. Hang tight. Be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
And I know you guys can hear me over the
Cashion FBC.
We'll bring it back since you guys can hear me talk anyways. I haven't gone on mute all day today because I don't want to get my hands out of my pockets. It's it's cold. I prefer the heat. I do. I'm just telling you. I do. When it's 107, I'm like, this is terrible. But then I'm like, I'd rather it be this than what it is right now. And right now, temperature-wise, what do we have? Grandma Hammonds, is it cold as the duck blind? I don't think so, Grandma. Barbara Hammond's watching from home. No, it's not. But I'm not much of a hunter, so you'd have to ask Alex and the Bobby on that one. But no, it's awful. All right, so got a text here from my man Coach Wood. Track season. Go out and watch the boys and girls as they look to qualify for state again. Tony Wood's got himself an absolute monster. And while some schools are basically playing spring softball and playing nothing, off-season basketball and baseball, or I guess in-season spring baseball, the Cashion Wildcats put together a nice little track team. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. That's right, the junior high. Brooks running a little track this year. I know Kate is.
And I heard she's on a relay.
Very good. 4x400. All right, 4x4. Kate Nababi nods yes. So a little shout out to my man Coach Wood. The track team. It's not easy. Waking up at 6 in the morning. It's cold like this. It's not fun. But definitely go out and support. Or we're going to have our own track meet, maybe even a couple. So let's see if Coach Wood can get us some scheduled dates, and we'll get those out on social media. But before that, we've got a game here going on as Preston Cotter stares at first pitch, ball in the dirt. We do have a new pitcher, number 4, Kyler Thiessen, the shortstop. You called it, Mike. You said coach's son's most likely somebody's going to be coming in, and that's what we see.
Coach's son in center field, you had a coach's son in shortstop. I feel like we're playing 10-year-old ball again. When you're playing in high school, you still got that going on.
Yeah.
That's probably a pretty good sign.
Yeah, I totally agree. Preston Cotter up to bat here for the Wildcats. No one better than big number 1-2, third baseman. Dirty 30 again here for the Wildcats. Looks like Kyler's like, give me a new ball.
3-0, I hear green light. I'm hearing 3-0, you better take it.
Well, if you've been around Cashion baseball for the last 6 years under Coach Mounts, or 7 years, or 8 years, or 9 years, maybe even 10 years, it's definitely Take City. So that'll be ball 4. So 4 straight balls for the pitcher that's come in relief. And Preston Cotter, good to see you at first base, my man.
Absolutely. Need him on base more.
So with that brings up Hunter Gibson, DHing on the day. There's a couple of runs for the Wildcats on a hit and 2 walks. Wow. Thiessen came in with the heat. Didn't get the strike, though. A little bit outside. Appreciate the umpire zone on that one for sure. 1-0. That one will be a called strike. And, Gibson, after watching 4 straight balls, now 5. Yeah, well, that was a take no matter what for sure. So 1-1 here for Gibby. That one's going to drop in for strike 2 as Thiessen's getting warmed up here. He's a little bit faster than Belcher.
He is, and he's got to break to his pitch real hard. I would like to see Cotter take a bigger lead here. I mean, he could fall back to that bag.
1-2, no outs. Breaking ball, strike 3. Nice pitch there. That'll be out number 1, and that'll bring up Derek Shaline.
We've seen a lot of that breaking ball so far in the pitches.
Yep.
Especially the ones that were for strikes. I think you'll probably see a heavy dose of that.
So junior first baseman here for the Wildcats. Shaline with a couple of hits and a fly out. That stares at first pitch up top for ball 1. Dugout for the Cashion Wildcats starting to get a little chirpy. A little bit more conversation. Oof. Yeah, that's been a tough pitch to figure out tonight.
I'm not worried about it. He's going to see this kid a couple times, and this time Preston's really working over there first base.
He's giving that little hezzy.
A lot of jumps, if you can see it in your camera.
He's going. Oh, that was outside. That ball was way outside and low, but it'll be called strike 2 against Derek. But stolen base, credit to Preston Cotter. So with 1 out, Wildcats down the last 2 outs. Derek Shaline, no one better, up to bat for the Wildcats. He'll choke up a SMAD, look to right side. Let's see what he can do here for the Wildcats. Up top, at the shoulders. It broke a little, not enough. So that'll move the count to 2-2. Inside.
Oh, that was way inside, Blue.
Looks like someone's got to get home to dinner. So Shaline will head back to the dugout. We've got Carson Gump up to bat. Wildcats with their last out, runner at 2, down 4 runs. Got to figure this out. Carson on the day has been good. Had a sack and reached on error, but we'll take first pitch. Strike 1. That one's clearly a ball. Preston Cotter had a chance on that one. He had a good lead.
He did. He took a couple steps of break, but decided we need a lot of runs here. So
Carson squaring at 1-1. Base hit will score a run. Swung on and miss. Fastball. 1-2 here. Wildcats have battled back all the way. They found themselves down 9-2, have worked back 10-6 here. Breaking ball in the dirt. Oh, my goodness. Cotter's going to go. He'll make it. It's wild. And that'll be a run for the Wildcats. Yeah, great job by Preston Cotter, base running, and Wildcats, he's able to turn that walk into a run. So with Wildcats giving up that 1 run in the 6th inning, get it back here, and it cuts back to a 3-run lead here with 2 outs. Wildcats will have to reset and just figure out how to get Carson Gump on base. Swung and miss. That's strike 3, and that's out 3, and that's ball game. And that'll be a final here as the Wildcats move to 1-1 on the season, losing to the number 3 ranked Calumet Chieftains here in the Chieftain Calumet Festival. Appreciate you guys joining us. It is super cold. We'll have stats for you on social media. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Mike, any last words? It better be short and sweet.
Hey, the difference in this ball game was some errors early in that inning, kind of extended the inning. We had 12 strikeouts. We stranded too many people at second and third. And that's the difference in a 3-run ball game.
Yep, so that'll be it. And again, a quality team here in the Chieftains. This is no slouch. So, all right, so Coach mounts the bunch. We'll get back on the bus. They move to 1-1. They head to Broken Bow, Oklahoma for the Broken Bow Shootout. Actually, game starting Monday at 3:15 against Bridge Creek at 3:15 in Idabel High School. Game 2 will be Tuesday at 2:15 against McAllister, 5A McAllister. So 4A Bridge Creek, 5A McAllister, both in Idabel. And then on Wednesday at 1:15 against Hartshorn, Class 2A superstar team, as the Wildcats are going to have some tough competition. We will try to bring you games. I got to work. Mike's got to work, but we'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do in terms of broadcasting games for you guys Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during spring break. Antlers. Yep. All right, so from Mike, this is Nima. Appreciate you guys joining us. Wildcats fall to the hometown Calumet Chieftains 10-7. Appreciate you guys joining us. Go Cats, and God bless.